Oh, good day. I almost said good morning and then realized it wasn't morning. Cody, you're asking an interesting question off the top. When was the last Nintendo eShop grab bag stream? It's been a long time. It's been a very, very long time. So I was thinking about doing another one, mostly because I finally fixed my Switch. That's what I did yesterday. I got really drunk and then fixed my Switch. I had this problem with the left rail. Like the Joy-Con would keep disconnecting if I ever like wiggled it, even when it was docked. Problem with that was if I would like, play it handheld, just by like pressing a direction on the D-pad would wiggle the Joy-Con and the rail enough to make it disconnect, and then it would reconnect. But still, that's bad. It's a bad time. So I replaced the rail with some replacement parts. And that didn't work either. So then I had to mix and match various components from the rail to use the new, like, metal rail, but the old connector that I then scrubbed out with a ton of isopropyl and tried to scrub off some corrosion on the contacts. So this dude knows what life's all about. Got a case full of booze. He's fishing. I don't even think he has a line in the water. He's just staring at the water. Hell yeah. Any big games coming out for Twitch? Or, sorry, for Switch. Well, Xenoblade Chronicles Remastered. I guess, yeah, Nintendo hasn't really announced their next big hitter, have they? I guess Breath of the Wild 2. Alright, I feel like doing something cozy. This is why I don't feel games. I actually feel like just driving around in this damn thing listening to the radio. Do you consider me a bad person for calling this stream a Sonntag? Sonntag. No, I would not, actually. It's been suggested to me that I should brand or do some kind of production on Sunday because of my last name, but I don't know. I think that's the thing that only like 3 people would understand. And, an entire country that uses the word, that uses that language, maybe. Just drove for 3 hours to North Carolina? I need this? Huh. Well, you'll get to watch me drive around. Oh. Hold on. I thought they, doesn't the sub have a radio? Oh, shit. Well, if the sub doesn't have a radio, then I don't care. Aww. Thought it was... What? This sucks. Favorite gag in this game is Carl from Aquatween insulting the Flylo station? Ooh. Okay, well, I'll get 1 barrel then, and then move on with my life. Maybe just play your music? That doesn't have the same... That's not as magical. Ah, I wanted to go deep so that it wouldn't keep switching to third person, but what the hell was that? You have to put the phone away to use the radio. Oh. Are there dolphins? What the fuck? Aesthetic power? There we go. Right. Thank you for the cheer. Also, Master Chief and 420 Blunt Ninja. Thank you for... Thank you for the resub. Another month of Raw Dog and some games. You know it, dude. Where do you want me to go? There's some shit. There's some shit around here. Play Flylo FM to hear Carl? Sure, why not? Hold on, I gotta put my phone. There we go. I mean, I don't know how likely it's gonna be that he pops up, but we'll try it out. Yeah. Jesus. I'll figure this out. I am just like James Cameron, you're right. Ah. I am a hit movie maker. I'm underwater. Also, yes, everyone, call your mother. Ideally, you send her flowers or something nice, because she deserves it. This is nice. About to say that IRL radio doesn't work underwater that great, so it makes sense you wouldn't get a signal? Nope. Turns out you just can't listen to the radio while you're staring at your phone. That's it. Kenny Loggins is hosting Los Santos Rock Radio. Oh. That's actually Kenny Loggins? That's so good. Dr. Codyful. Thanks for the sub. I want you to know that I love all of your money. Brought mine Outback Steakhouse lunch. Oh, okay. That's a solid Mother's Day gift. I got my mom some flowers and some chocolate. I don't know, she doesn't really have, like... Or she's never at least expressed in a way that I could figure out, like, definite tastes about things. Yeah. A MILF is a mother that I love for many reasons. Exactly, TD. And today's all about the mothers that we love. Yeah, I couldn't do breakfast in bed. That would have been creepy if I asked the delivery person to do that. I was being sick with COVID and my mom is mad I didn't get her anything. Seems like it might be a little low. Hello, milk carton. Get your mom a bucket of chicken. I mean, nothing says love like chicken, right? It's going pretty well, milk carton. Just kind of settling into the day. I skipped my workout this morning. I'm a bad man. Yeah, we'll do more moody non-lighting. Ugh. Christ, this is really far away. What's up, Jay Rickle? Gaming's never been better. Because I'm doing the most boring thing in this entire video game. Eye candy, none of us are perfect. I guess that's true. Like I said, I also drank a lot yesterday, though, so... My body is definitely telegraphing to me that I'm doing bad things to it. And yet, I continue doing bad things to it. Interesting. Weird how that works out. Yeah, crew. This is a 10 out of 10 stream so far, I think. Just cruising. Ah! Since today's Mother's Day, can we talk about hot moms from popular culture? You know what, Lucas? I'm going to say no. I'm going to challenge you to turn a day into something other than horning on women. I'm going to challenge you to do that. Oh, just vibing? Right on. Why does the light... Like, the scanner slows down when the light's on. That's weird. And it's super fast when the light's off. MILF is trending on Twitter. God bless. God bless ya. God bless you, internet. God bless you, human race. Same chat that talked about Jedi cum for several hours. Oh! Well, listen. Jedis have to come somewhere. There wouldn't be any Jedis without any moms. Let me put it that way. The moms are the ones who both got knocked up and then gave birth to that Jedi, so we should be grateful to them. Who's the best anime mom? Ooh. Let's say Shinji's mom. Because she had the good sense to be reincarnated as a hot, buxom 14-year-old who doesn't say anything. Oh, Bulma? Yeah, actually Bulma might be the best answer. Might be the best answer of all. I mean, she was... I mean, Dragon Ball Z doesn't really depict any mother as an interesting figure. Bulma's cool just because she's not screaming all the time. She actually invents stuff and runs a company. Yeah. So wait, is there water inside? Why is it all fuzzy inside? Who knows? Who cares? The girl is Shinji's mom? Nah. She's a clone, I thought. Sorry. Spoilers. Videl up until she actually became a mom? I didn't know she became a mom. I guess that makes sense. I didn't watch that long. I'm not that far yet. Guys, we're getting hot pings. We're getting big pings on this minimap here. Is that Avatar 2 on DVD? Sunk way below the ocean? Her kid's a piece of shit. She's always right on the verge of falling apart. She's still trying to raise him. Great movie. Wait, which movie was that? Oh. What are these pings? What is this all about? I haven't seen this before. Oh. Is there treasure? I want treasure. There's a fucking old plane down here. There's something glowing. A hole. That's treasure. Oh, you can just fucking bomb out, huh? Cool. I have scuba gear for some reason. Wait, where'd the plane go? Oh, there it is. We finding the black box? I guess. Is that a thing to do? Misato Katsuragi, even though she wasn't Shinji's mom, she did her best. I guess. I don't even think she didn't really inherit the title of mother. Oh, it's a submarine piece. Jesus. How you doing? There better barn. Oh, better be. Wait, barn. There better barnyard for GBA played on Friday. Hey, that's not up to me. That's not up to me. That's up. It's up to you guys. You have to like knock that thing out of the way. You have to like shove it with the. Did you play Red Dead 2 in first person? I did not. No. I just played that game however they gave it to me. Where'd my submarine go? Does the submarine just surface when you're not in it? Gotta come in at the right angle. To like... Arc. Oh, I see it. I'm guessing that's another submarine piece. Oh, okay, so the submarine pieces are just... Yeah, there it is. Is it a spoiler if I look for a specific thing here underwater? If I say look for a specific... I don't want to blurt it out and feel bad if you consider spoiler. No, you can... It's fine. That's not like spoiling the story or anything, which is kind of the only thing I'm interested in right now. Come back, submarine. I still haven't played Subnautica, and I don't know why. Old habit. Thanks for gifting out a sub. Oh, there's a sunken UFO somewhere. That's pretty cool. Rockstar. You guys are just being silly again. Ooh, what a scoop. I think I'll get 10 out of 30 and then move on. I can't remember what is the submarine parts for? Like if you get all the submarine parts then you inherit the dock? Just finished watching Predator 2 for the first time. Remember that movie being a little confused. I thought it was weird that they picked Danny Glover to be like an action lead. I don't know that he really had the persona to carry that movie. Oh yeah, Rizzo, I've seen Tremors. That movie's great. Cool sounding me. Thank you for the Prime sub. You are very cool sounding. Just a little warm up, just a little atmosphere to get into the GTA spirit. Ow. There we go. Oh yeah, Badu. I love Disco Elysium. Also learned that I gotta work on my Parisian accent. I want to do some a little bit of work before I go back to that game. It'll be fun to try and develop those accents and make them not sound so shitty. It's kind of the whole point. It's kind of interesting. With the light off, the glowing stuff tends to stick out way more. Are those submarine pieces all... It seems like they're all collected in chunks. Can you pick them up? Oh, you can. Okay. Is that armor? Yeah, that's like combat armor. Oh, you missed. Yeah, because I was playing Final Fantasy VI. Yeah, no, that game's incredible. Some games are just... Oh, it's a Stingray! And guns. Ooh. I'm glad that that game got as much buzz as it did, because boy does it deserve it. I'm just glad that it's like, it is a sort of like walking simulator game, but it has like stats and decisions, which to me pushes it firmly back into video game territory, aside from just like short film told through a video game engine. God damn it. Is it B? There's a button to go down. Is there? No. I'm so bitter we don't get more of those, but we get 600,000 platformers. Then devs go on Reddit and cry why the game doesn't sell after working on it for 4 years. I mean, that's some pretty harsh overgeneralizations all around. Do you know how hard it is to make a game like that? Try bumpers? No, bumpers don't do anything. And it's like, that's not a new kind of game either. That's a point and click. So it's not like original. It just has tons and tons and tons of amazing writing. Come on! Yeah, there we go. Just had to get into it like a lawn dart. Anyway, I think it's kind of unfair to say that like all games would sell better if they were all like Disco Elysium. If all games were like Disco Elysium, there'd just be complaining about that. Brad Stacks, thank you for the sub. Not to say you were complaining, it's just more like, yeah, there's a lot of platformers out there. I think it's more of it's a curation issue that like, if you go to Steam, a game like Disco Elysium is going to show up in exactly the same way as an asset flip platformer. And that's unless the publisher or the developer pays money to Steam for like good rail placement or something like that. Or it does well enough that curators highlight it. I don't think all games should be like this Coliseum. I think he means there's a lot of those platformers that's oversaturating the Indian market, which is a little bit of a point. I can see where he's coming from, at least. Okay. My bad, then. I certainly don't know about markets other than my own. 2D platformers is a saturated market where people don't expect they can get their name out when they don't differentiate themselves from the others. Okay. You can get Dead Cells, Blasphemous, and whatnot. Literally a game dev. Gotcha. Okay. I think I understand now. My bad. I tend to be a little reactive when I see people do what seems to me, or people seem to what am I trying to say here? Oversimplify, or especially like you didn't do this, so I want to put that up front. But a lot of people do tend to pin woes in the market on developers, or like, oh, if developers just worked harder, then they shouldn't have to crunch, or just little things like that. So apologies, I did misinterpret what you were saying. That's Carl? The DJ? Or did I miss it? I think with any game you need to differentiate yourself enough to make your game solid. Yeah. Oh, I just missed it. Oh, sorry. Damn it. I was busy trying to sort out my jumbled thoughts. Sorry, my brain's cranking a little slow today. Good thing I have Streamer's Little Helper, G Fuel. Let's see if it wakes me up. Oh, the DJ is Flylo. Okay, that's an actual DJ. broken like a YouTube timestamp? Nah, I'll hear it again. Plus, I'm hard gaming. I can't click out of this. It's more like, also if I tab out, I'm just worried a million things are gonna break. You're gonna see my nudes. I can't have that. That's 20 grand a month on OnlyFans. I can't give that away for free. I need to add even more. A game dev went on Reddit and said, "We have 40K wish lists. Why didn't we sell much?" He was advertising his game on RPC Gaming. His game was nothing compared to the quality of Hollow Knight or something like that. Interesting. Huh. I mean, yeah, that's kind of shocking to get that many wish lists, but then almost no sales. Oh, Flying Lotus is the artist. Gotcha, okay. Ah, I am completely ignorant and unfamiliar with this artist. Funny thing about the Flying Lotus and Carl Gag is that Adult Swim put on Flying Lotus music because there's still image bumps about a decade ago. Okay. Yeah, it seems like there's definite connections through a lot of the Williams Street people and like a lot of the music industry. I mean, music culture's all over Adult Swim, so... Are those Dragon Ball Z charge-up sounds? Kinda sounds like it. Does your G Fuel leave a chalky taste? No. The only one I've tried that does something similar to that is like the, what is it, the strawberry shortcake? So I think if there's like a creamier or like a milkier flavor, that it might do that, but no, the ones that I got are they actually have a pretty clean aftertaste, which is what I really like. I'm not a big fan of drinks that do leave behind a mouthfeel or like a lingering flavor. Kind of like why I like water so much. I guess I should amend that, because I do really like coffee, and boy does that linger in your mouth for a long time. So I guess I don't like beverages that leave a artificial flavor in your mouth. For some reason I'm thinking of like Bai, B-A-I. Is G Fuel comparable to Gatorade or Powerade or Monster/Red Bull? Are you not allowed to make comparisons like that? No, I'm allowed to make comparisons like that, as far as I know. No, it's both actually. So they and so this will sound pretty salesman-y, but they do have different powder mixes. So they have ones that are pretty intensely caffeinated, and those are meant to be the sort of energy drink replacement. But they also have like a ton of vitamins and minerals and like concentration complexes and stuff in there to help you game harder. At least that's the concept. But then they also have non-caffeinated electrolyte mixes that you can use either if you want to use it as an energy. Honestly, I use the caffeinated version as a sports drink. I'll take it into the gym when I work out and sip on it. Trying to listen.
Leave me alone. Back to you, Flalo.
I said 10, but there's another one right here. So yeah, they have non-caffeinated powders that are just electrolyte mixes, and G Fuel doesn't have aspartame. I'm not sure what sweetener they use. I could go check the ingredient tub. They put their ingredient labels on the website. It doesn't taste like aspartame, because aspartame does have sort of that like kind of chemically cloying sweetness that sticks around. And like I said, these tend to the taste of these tends to disperse pretty quickly. That's just me though. Tried hydration G Fuel after workout and I liked it a lot. Oh, that's good to hear. Yeah, for me, I have one hydration tub that you can still hear the radio. I'm kind of saving for when I go way overboard drinking, because I know I will. My wife and I went to Japan for our honeymoon. We fell in love trying to plan our next trip. Any of your own favorite places? Let's see. We went to an onsen in Osaka that was just amazing, like breathtakingly beautiful. Unfortunately, I don't remember the name because it was a while ago. But I don't know. Like, are you staying in the Tokyo area? Because for that, let me think. I mean, the easiest recommendation for me is just the Eorzea Cafe. Actually, I have no idea what Corona will do to any of that, but I had a really good time there. Aside from that, I don't know that we necessarily went to any like huge branded things. We just did a ton of walking around the city. Hey, I'm James Cameron. Hi.
Yes.
I'm James Cameron. I'm hit movie maker James Cameron. Give me all of your porno magazines. I'm gonna be underwater for years. I need porno. Why's your guy walking weird? Is he? I guess. I guess Grand Theft Auto always had kind of a lurching walk that I thought was supposed to be a little more like authentic. Was it like the ones in anime? It kind of was. There's a lot I did in Japan that was like, holy shit, this is just an anime. Checking out Odaiba's pretty cool. It wasn't super packed when we went, which was kind of nice, but also a little creepy because it was like clearly a.
You get out of here. Staff only.
Oh, that's right. There's a safe in the back you can blow up.
I will not stand
No
for this.
heroics.
You get out.
Give me what's in the register.
Okay, I give you what you want.
Gonna do it.
Relax.
Gonna do it.
I just hope you have proper hatred for yourself.
What? That's weird how Michael goes into like bank robber mode where he starts spouting a bunch of weird
Say you
phrases and
suck,
stuff.
I mean, you really suck.
You tell him. Off him like a boss? What's wrong with you guys? What is wrong with you guys?
You have taken all the money. Piece of.
Uh-oh. Did I not do it right? I guess I did it. I had it on the side. Uh-oh. Well, I guess that's not a safe that blows up then, huh? Also, that door doesn't open. Uh-oh. Oh, dear. Oh, no. You need an actual crack? Yeah, Rob. No, I know about the aimed on sights thing. It's just not very good. I don't know. It's more obscured. It obscures more of the screen than just aiming with the dot. I don't know. I've never been a fan of that. I don't think it makes you any more accurate either. What the fuck? The Coast Guard's after me? All I did was rob a goddamn gas station. What's the big deal? Yeah, there's no laws in the ocean. What up, boys? I just robbed a 7-Eleven!
Details, asshole.
Why is everybody saying help me? What are you... Everybody's freaking out. What's the big deal? I don't think I've ever played tennis in GTA, but now I will.
All right, should I show you how it's done?
Who is this guy?
Big wangs, loser. How many sets do you think you can?
I'd hate to be on the receiving end of this bad boy.
Ooh. This is one of those things where it's like, yeah, I remember seeing this in a trailer, and I never ever played this. I think I played like one round of golf once. Also, you're right, there's no first person, so... Pretty shitty, Rockstar.
Nice.
Neon Electric, you're drunk? Hell yeah, dude. Yeah, no, the golf is real solid. It's frustrating how good all the mini games are in GTA. I mean, I guess that's just what Rockstar is kind of known for, though, right? Ooh!
Let's not fuck this up.
Yeah, should have crunched harder, Rockstar. Where's my first-person tennis? Lazy devs, 0 out of 10. I'm leaving a bad Steam review. Okay, I was curious if you could hit it out of bounds. So your tweet the other day, what was that about? You're gonna have to be more specific. Yeah, they made a table tennis game. Rockstar's done a lot of stuff. Turns out, pretty good at making all kinds of games. Boom.
Still got the old magic.
Like how he switched into tennis attire right away. If devs don't actually die during development, I won't buy it. Exactly. I'm glad you understand. Glad you understand what being a real gamer means. Ooh!
Kicking ass today.
Sick rally. Yeah. Open every game with an obituary. I need to know the body count of the game that I'm playing or I can't enjoy it. What the hell was that? That was out. That was out, you bitch. LA Noir saying Social Club.dll is missing? Oh boy. Yeah, you might have to install Social Club separately. That's fun. Ooh.
Take a look at that.
Not getting invited to something? Not getting invited to something. Well, given that I don't know what you're talking about, it probably meant nothing.
You really are desperate, aren't you?
But yeah, anything involving a social club crash is always a bad time. Yes, yes.
I ain't washed.
I want 40-hour or less work week so I can chill and consume like a good capitalist. We're all trying out here.
You're ready.
We're all trying our best to consume the products and get excited for the next products. I think Shadow of Mordor has a DLC for obituaries. I'm serious. Like someone died during game dev and they released game content about it? That's pretty wild. Yeah, I think I had social club issues with LA Noir as well.
Jesus, were you
Whoo! Boy, that guy was after me. What? Did he call me a vagina? How about that? Shadow Mortar made a special orc who was like the person inspired by them? And Total Biscuit didn't like that? I don't know, somebody said he went off on it. That seems nice. Is that a bad thing? Look at you. Look at you. Tracking a legendary bear in Red Dead 2 and heard its roar. It scared the shit out of me. I couldn't tell where it was coming from. Yeah, there's always that, like, that panic of you spend 30 minutes trying to find something, and then it finds you, and then you have no idea. Because, like, in Red Dead 2, if you're hunting a legendary, you have to, like, kill it the right way or you ruin the pelt, right? You have to kill it with a specific gun and shoot it in a specific place. Oh, it's questionable where the profits went. Ah, okay.
Oh, I'm feeling good about this one.
The dev company for Shadow of War didn't send any money to the dead dev's family, and that's where the controversy came in. Understood. Yeah, that's not good at all. Jesus. Your husband died because he wanted us to earn more money.
You learned something.
Wow, Total Biscuit had cancer at the time, so he was really upset about it? Yeah, that seems fair. Flav. You say sorry for the hot take, but it doesn't sound like you're sorry for the hot take. Maybe don't post stuff like that. He was passionate about gaming. I think we can say that much. Yeah, maybe don't shit on a dead man.
Not bad for a fat old fucker.
Yeah. Middling warm takes only. It's I can't handle these gamer takes before I have my G Fuel. You know about it.
Not bad.
First day doing story? No. Garamore, I've been playing the story for quite a while. I should back off though. I mean, like he did, you know, he obviously wasn't afraid to put things in bold terms. I'm putting it in very diplomatic terms. I think.
The bullet, baby.
How many games? Oh, I guess I expected it would end at some point. Loser? Wait, how many games do you have to play? Oh wait. Games won, one wins. That person has 16,405 wins. Best of 10. Oh. Pfft. Whatever. It's like Valorant, play forever. If you're having a fun game, why would you ever stop playing? Rockstar should develop Shenmue from now on? I kind of don't want that because I identify a lot with the Shenmue jank. To me, that's what the game is. Hey, no, stop. Oh, stop.
This is it.
He wins 6 games to win a set? Oh, okay. Well, now I'm wondering if I should go back. Like, is that an achievement? Who cares? Michael is blue. Yeah, okay. Let's see. Lester or Solomon? Let's go see Lester. Wait, no. Let's go see Solomon. Or just golf for half an hour. That's what the story mode is all about. I mean, that's certainly how I'm using it. I need to get back to Shenmue 3, man. Game's so good. Hello. Kiosk Live. I'm doing great. How are you doing?
Look out!
Fly low all day for max vibes? I'll leave it on this for now. I do kind of like the radio roulette of getting into different cars. Oh! Yeah, same for me, Cyclog. StarCraft 2 is kind of where I intersected with Total Biscuit quite a bit. You gotta respect it. He made his own esports team, and they had a lot of players that I really liked on Axiom. Is Shenmue actually good, or is it meme good? It's good, but it's not a fun video game in the way that most people would probably conceive of a fun video game. So, I would never recommend it to somebody, even though I think it's a good game.
Gas on me, please. Big man.
Oh, wow.
We had a deal. We had paperwork. Hey. Fuck off, Johnny.
Hey, you're a couple real badasses. Put a beat down on an old man.
We don't take that. We have a deal with them.
Just about. Please, get those millennial asswipes.
With pleasure. You fuckwad!
Oh, boy.
Hey, here's an old man who might hit back.
Shenmue 3 versus Yakuza? Yeah, see, like, Yakuza's way more what people probably want from games, which is, like, fights, a somewhat intelligible story, mini games that are, like, meant to be fun, and not more of a life simulator. But they're not trying to be the same game. People often compare them, I think, just because of the visibility of it, but they're really different experiences. And they're architected to be as much. Oh, you're shooting at me now, okay. Hold on, let me...
Crazy.
How you like me now?
switch to my expert aim.
I thought you were a tough guy.
Jesus.
I'm only a paraplegic, but you can't feel anything.
Yeah, you're throwing me softballs. Rum runner. But speaking of accidents, those guys had one.
Oh, if only we'd met 20 years ago, Michael, maybe I wouldn't be in this mess.
Yeah, you and me both, brother.
Look, it's a pain, I know, but could you come by the studio now? I got something I'd like to show you.
Yeah, of course. I'll be right over.
Interesting. Just murdered 2 kids because they beat up an old guy? Whatever. You don't have to throw a stick very far to hit a 20-year-old prick in Los Angeles. There's plenty more where that came from. A renewable resource, you'd say. Also, yeah, they shot first, so Han Solo rules apply. Franklin and Michael really do act like Trevor when the player holds them. I think, you know, if you boil it down enough, sure, but the distinction is that Michael and Franklin at least have motivations, whereas Trevor just does whatever he wants. Just, you know, pure sociopathic id. I mean, Michael clearly respects the hell out of this producer, wants to protect his relationship with him. Hot take, GTA 6 should have the tone of Red Dead 2. Again, with these takes, we're not ready for these takes. They're too hot.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Too spicy.
Maybe I'm cut out for the movie business after all, huh?
My friend, you're a sentimental thug with zero artistic training and nothing interesting to say. I would say you're overqualified. Anyway, shut up and...
Why are there random explosions and like... Oh, every time I get into a cutscene, something blows up.
Fucking A.
Also, I like how this dude's entire office has
Done something.
noir lighting.
Actually done something. Movie.
Welcome to show business. Nothing but make-believe will ever feel quite real again.
They even do like the Vaseline lens,
All right, Michael, come
fuzzy shots,
on. I think you're gonna love it, but it'd be great to hear your notes.
because it's a living world and Trevor's doing some shit. Yeah, you're probably
Hey,
right.
baby. I just wanted to tell you, I'm finally doing something with my life. I'm making a movie. A real one. Call me.
Like how it's scraped up, parked in the handicap space. Excellent. Another day, another dollar. Barbara Walters soft focus? Yeah, pretty much. Alright, I want to check out this J mission, though. Is that the creepy dude that lets me bang his wife? Like, literal cuck? Damn it. I'm up in the fucking valley again.
Hey, it was an accident! His head just came off! I had nothing to do with it!
Oh, Trevor. Alright. Got some more driving to do. Hot take, I went Doug DeMuro in GTA 6. Guys, with these hot takes, stop it! You're gonna give me a heart attack. Hot taking all the time.
Don't fight it. Surrender to these tracks. It's much easier, trust me.
Love dropping on a Trevor after he parties and kills a whole island? I haven't seen that one. Is there somebody in the passenger seat? Oh yeah. Well, not now. I think their head fell off. Doug DeMuro sucks. Run and tell your friends. Jeez! Chat with the spice today. Yeah, we need some ice cold takes. Ice cold. I am looking forward to the next Mario game. There. From a story perspective, does anyone think there's anything interesting to say from the GTA IP? Exit Sentinel, or Existenal? Wait, hold on. I think I didn't... Existential, there we go. Meant left to say. Oh, I see. Well, I don't know that any of the GTA games really had a strong point in their stories. Like, their narratives are pretty much just throwaway rags to riches, like, crime stories. So, like, what did Scarface have to say? Not a lot, really, except that maybe, like, live by the sword, die by the sword kind of thing. I think a lot of GTA's commentary is more on its satire and side stuff. And in that regard, there's plenty to satire about America. maybe now more than ever, man. I mean, absolutely now more than ever. America's pushing down this, like, weird... It's like trying to become a cartoon version of itself as loudly and as fast as it possibly can. Ah, Nick Cage. Thank you for that very cold take. Let me see what's going on here. Comparison to Red Dead, it feels kind of empty. I think I agree with that. I mean, Red Dead 2 as a narrative had a lot more, I think, value and punch behind it. This guy's staring at me. Staring daggers.
Freak!
Who are you talking to?
Oh, hey, babe. Yeah.
Yeah, that's great.
So anyway, I noticed we were out of beer this morning.
I love how every NPC sounds in GTA. Stab him? No! Why would I... Why would I hurt a random civilian? I did not know that he... Oh yeah, that's the teddy bear that he had sex with. I didn't know that he put it in the front of his car. That's interesting. Who's Betty? I guess that's true, you are Trevor. They're literally goading you into killing them? Yeah, there's something about GTA Universe where every NPC is just like a dopey, kinda has-it-coming pile of ignorant meat. Which is kind of scary when you think that that's probably how the rest of the world sees average Americans. Just like, utterly ignorant of the capitalist utopia they live in, complaining about everything, obsessed with their own small problems. Oh, you can talk back to them and provoke them. You're right. I forgot about that. It's like A or can't remember what button. I didn't realize I was a GTA NPC. Oh, Limbo. No, I played GTA 5. I just never finished the story. So yeah, when we were doing Funhouse stuff, yeah, all the time, all the spare time I had that I would play in GTA 5 was always online to try and find maps for GTA Online. I didn't really have time to. What am I doing? Why did I turn there? Oh, hello, Empyrean Reaper. Hopefully you're doing all right.
He's a goddamn nut job. Calm down, sir. You can just give me a detailed description.
Oh no.
Thin, sallow, definitely an addict of some sort. Tony!
Where's your wife?
Officers, here he is. This man is insane. He destroyed my house.
Whoa! Hey! No, wait a minute. You asked me.
He's ruined my life. He's
Yeah, there was a London expansion.
He's an absolute
1969. Which... Oh, Jesus.
Hands in the air.
Wait, there it is. Oh, no. I thought the London thing was mostly because of Austin Powers being big at the time. Oh, dang it. See the Cyberpunk trailer, but with Cyberpunk music and real-world clips? Yeah, there's a couple of those. There's like a Cyberpunk Russia. Cyberpunk America was pretty good. That is a meme, as I understand it. No! Okay, she brought that on herself, though.
Shit! Two-faced weaselly. Fuck! You can't.
Weren't they a UK-based game developer at that point in time? I always thought that was a reason. It could be. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they were UK-based back then. Back when they were DMA. Or wait, no. Rockstar is not DMA. Right. Sorry, got it mixed up. GTA 1 and 2 were made by DMA Designs, which I think is based in the UK. That was a pretty sick turn, actually. Now, this is going to be a challenge, getting rid of the cops. But, well, oh, 3? I got a helicopter on me, though. I might have to deal with that. Damn it. DMA became Rockstar North. Oh, okay. What did they work on last? Or is it the sort of thing where Rockstar has like 12 studios that all contribute to their big projects in some form? I got a transporter drive. Ah, that doesn't help. Okay. I think the helicopters just give you a break after a while. It kind of seems like. Can I make it up to that street? Fuck! Looking at the minimap. I don't need this. Okay, I think I can turn here. It's a shame Rockstar sold its soul. How do you figure? I don't know. It seems to me like they're on top of their game, man. Red Dead 2 was incredible. Okay, well. Ah, shit. I think they might actually get me. God, put the gun away. Put it away. Damn it. Ah. Oh, to take two? Maybe? I guess if I were to assume that's probably disgruntlement from GTA Online. Which seems to be the biggest thing that people are mad at Rockstar about these days. Damn it. Rockstar North is basically Rockstar Leeds, but I'm pretty sure they did most of the work for Vice City Stories and Liberty City Stories on the PSP. Okay. That makes sense. Oh, they're multiplayer implementations? Would you prefer the multiplayer in GTA 4 over GTA Online or Red Dead Online? When was Rockstar's multiplayer good, I guess? Because I don't remember that. I don't remember that period. Thought they did the best job they could with, like, Max Payne 3. Take Two because of all the online stuff, but recently the single player is still good at least? I mean, again, I don't know that the multiplayer is all that bad. GTA 4 multiplayer was so much fun. Man, I'm not the only people I've ever heard say that. Crap! I need a car. I need to steely wheelie automobile. Why did I fall? Okay, oh, nope, not okay. Let's see if I don't get shot while I'm stealing this thing, because I probably will. Okay. Oh! Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Take one of theirs. I would, except that there's 18 of them. So that doesn't work out so well. If there were one car, then maybe. Okay. I got another star for shooting down a helicopter for some reason. It was very trim and not bloated. Okay, so y'all, everyone who's mad about GTA Online, which doesn't cost anything, by the way, doesn't cost anything, would rather GTA 5's multiplayer just be little like team-based shootouts and broken off sections of the Liberty City map. That would be better. Ah. Online was fun as a party experience, that's it for me. I mean, I feel like you can do the same things in online. Fuck. Oh boy. Yeah, they got me. Just more single player content. Okay.
Freeze! Hands in the air. Take him down!
Yes. If you're at this point not telling me what I should do, you're not watching Twitch properly.
Hey, where you going? I thought we were...
Oops. Why is that the gun?
Come on, brothers. Wiener cousins.
I need... Oh no, he fell on the... No! Okay. GTA had free play for online? So does GTA Online? I guess I'm not understanding the ways in which GTA 4 was better than online in any kind of way. It seems to me that people just get get offended that they're asked to pay for content. I don't know. Just seems weird to me. Yeah, and when 4 came out, GTA Online was all anyone was asking for. Like, why can't I roam around the city with my friends? Why can't I, like, form a crew with 20 other people and go around? And then they made that. Now everybody's mad. I get the not or wanting more single-player content. That makes a lot of sense to me. Which is, like, it's a rough ask, I guess, after, like, a game like GTA 5 or like Red Dead 2 that has a ridiculous amount of single-player content already. But I get it. I mean, it's fine to want more of the kind of content you like. I feel like it's also like, you gotta, it's hard for me to think about it in terms of other than the 2K, I guess, angle. Or the Rockstar angle. Which is that, why would they make single-player content when they did it for years and pretty clearly have, like, the data to see whether or not it's worth the time. Oh. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Didn't they get rid of private free roam lobbies in GTA 5? Maybe they did. I didn't hear anything about it, but as far as I know, you can still do your own private online session. Oh jeez. Got him. Shit, man. Yeah, you can private free roam. Crap, there's a lot of cops. A lot of cops coming. They're very mad at me. They're very, very mad. Shit. Damn. Whew. Hot take, this getaway's clean. Right as I get shot to death. What's up?
Do we have an extension cord that supports a 3-prong?
I don't know. Probably not.
Hands in the air.
Those poor cops. I'll just take this. No. Oh wait, yeah, that dude.
I thought we were friends.
Forgot to chase him.
Brothers, wiener cousins.
Where'd he go?
Let me make this right. I'll call it the light right now.
Oh my god, don't let him get away! Fuck. Fuck! No! People were pissed about GTA 5 not getting DLC because they said it was being worked on and then just acted like it never existed. Yeah, that's kind of a bummer. I do remember that. They did say that they were making single-player content, and then they were just like, no, we're not. They could have been a little better at communicating on that one. So wait, if you don't, I wonder if you don't gun him down right then. Are there more missions later? Because I'll find out. What's up, coolest bro? Take-Two probably scrapped it. So man, it usually doesn't work that way. Everyone likes to imagine that there's these developers and they like frolic in a meadow, and they play patty cake and they drink some Red Bull and they make all the video games we like, and then the big bad company comes in and they're like, no, developers, stop making fun video games and you need to charge people for everything. Rawr. I'm not an expert, but I feel like, hey Steph, I feel like it's very rarely like that. Very, very rarely. Companies make money. How would you feel if Rockstar were the one that made that decision? Everyone likes to blame EA for that kind of stuff. I feel like it's very rarely EA stepping in being like, you gotta do this now. Usually what happens more often than not is a company gets acquired at the height of its value. And then because it's at the height of its value, they've hired on a lot of people who, like, maybe aren't the best workers or don't have the best work history, but they have a really good resume, so they get paid a shitload of money. And then work culture starts to go weird after companies get successful, because they start to bring on a lot of people and greenlight a lot of projects they probably shouldn't be doing, but Yeah, Steph's worked at game devs. We could have her lay it out for us. Except I think she's already skittered away. Fuck. Alright, I'm gonna try something a little different. Fuck! Ugh! You know some good games to play on a controller. You're gonna have to be a lot more specific. That's all of them. That's every game ever made. Usually. I'm just parkouring, trying to get off-road here. Should have taken the car off, but... All companies are bad, rise up comrades. Now there's the real shit. That's what we're looking for. God, this helicopter's gonna get me. I think most people don't like multiplayer now because to actually get all the new content, you have to grind insane hours to buy bunkers, etc. I think online is necessary to fund their future projects. Yeah, I mean, online is structured like any other game, which is if you want new content, you have to pay for it. Or, you can grind it out in the game. Sometimes I wonder if GTA Online didn't even give you the option of grinding out in-game stuff to get new game content, if people would be so aggravated about it. It seems like just the option of being able to grind it out in-game and not having to pay for it all makes people feel like they have to do it that way, instead of it being like, hey, here's some multiplayer DLC. Pay $30. What's your suggestion on a good affordable PC? I don't have answers like that in a notepad ready to give out. That is so circumstantial on what your financial situations are, or what you're going to use it for. I would there's a website called PC Part Picker where you can go and like put together a PC build. Yeah, exactly, Eliando. So there's not a brand. That's not an easy question to answer, unfortunately. Yeah. Hey, Steph.
What?
When game developers become bad, who should we blame? Is it the companies?
What, I guess it's, how are you describing them as being bad? What did they do?
They used to do good things.
Did they make you angry? Did they not make the game that you wanted?
They're
Has your taste changed, but you're expecting a company to understand the taste change that you personally experienced, and they have to build a product that makes you happy?
Chat. Hold on, they'll get back to you. I'm gonna say it's because a game developer could have made more
More what?
game that I want in the way that I want, and they didn't do that, and instead made other things that they charged money for. So why are they?
you a billionaire?
Why are they bad now?
Are
What?
you individual who wanted this game a billionaire?
No, of course not. Because
Then how do you expect to pay all the people if only like one or maybe 6 of you, like I would imagine me. I'm gonna be generous. You have 5 friends, also want the same game.
Okay.
That does not keep a studio afloat.
But it sold like 4 million, 5 million copies or whatever.
Like the first versions of the game?
Yeah. Yes.
So there's no guarantee that people would want the second version in the same numbers.
But I do.
Only you.
No.
Tell me, get a group together. You know what would be better is if instead of having a change.org petition or something, that they all got together with a large, like everybody come and bring a comical bag of money to that developer's studio and leave like a little sack of cash with little dollar signs on the bag.
Okay.
As their donation to help make the thing that they want.
I donated when I bought the game. I already got my money.
No, you bought one product. You didn't buy future products.
But because I bought the last one, they should make it again, but better and cheaper.
No.
What do you mean no?
No.
So okay, so what? Why are you saying no? Is it because your publisher is bad?
No.
And greedy? Are you greedy?
That's not the way that this works.
What do you mean? No, it is.
It's not the way that it works.
Things were good back then, and they're not good now. So who should I be mad at?
Time. That's who you should be mad at. What you need to do is you need to invent a time machine, and you need to go back, and you need to experience the joy of that game. Because it sounds like you just want the one game over and over, as opposed to a different experience. So maybe what you need is a time machine.
I want the old game, but upgraded and cheaper, and more of it. or maybe the same price.
It's like the triangle, right?
We can negotiate here. Same price. I'll pay $60 for another game, but it has to be better.
But it has to be more modern, using
falling.
modern tools, using modern knowledge that requires learning and more money and more time and more energy.
Yeah, because they
and
made
more
all that
effort.
money from the last one.
No.
Not allowed to say no.
Yes, I am. 100% say no. Constantly, actually. I'm gonna write a song. It's just called No.
Damn it.
No.
Gamers
No.
are persecuted yet again.
Can't get what you want. No. No.
I want it. I guess so. Specifically, I guess people seem to be blaming Take-Two for Rockstar not making single-player DLC for GTA 5 and instead focusing on GTA Online. I guess specifically, when a company makes a certain decision about the kind of content they're going to make, and it seems pretty clear that they decide to go with a particular kind of content because it sells so much better or monetizes better, is that call typically at the developer level or at the producer level?
Well, I mean, there's discussions from the team, and you can, like, the studios allow you to contribute ideas and thoughts, and your leads and the, directors and everyone else get to participate in those talks. But it's not just them who has to make that decision. They're publishers, whoever's also willing to give them money. Because sure, you can say that we're going to make this game, and 3 years from now when it's released, it's going to be awesome, and you're just going to be rolling in cash. What do you do for those 3 years leading up? Because the lights have to be paid for, the power's got to get paid for, you got to keep recruiting new people to come in, do work, new partnerships, new things like that. Like, those things aren't you don't get them now and then get to pay later for them. So, and the thing is as much as people very loudly say that they want something, does not mean that that's actually where they put their money. And so if they put their money more in that place, or there was either a more direct way that even like developers could potentially take that money into creating something, which is why there's the Fig model, why there's a Kickstart model, whatever. We want to make this thing, but we don't have the money. Help us make it. That's kind of at least closer to being able to get what you want, but it's not like a decision that's made in a vacuum. It's like, what are we going to get out of this? Well, we could make this piece of content that takes X amount of man hours, will be published by our partners, because it's not free to publish things, and it's not free to host things on services, because that takes money no matter what.
Just tell me who to be mad at.
We could spend all of this money and all this time to doing this one thing with the potential that it could reach this much revenue, or we make some more cosmetics or other things that are like much quicker turnaround, much quicker things that we can put all together, or like add to online and make 3 times as much money. Wow, I wonder what side of the weight that goes to.
Well, again, I guess is there a typical flow there about do you think that the vision that Rockstar, to put it in specific terms, Rockstar is like, yeah, we just want to tell cool stories in GTA 5 and make cool single player content for people who like single player content, and then Take-Two kicked in the door and they were like, no, you're gonna make money for us.
I don't think that it's that either. I think it also is dependent on what the team.
The team being the developer team?
On what they want to be able to make, and what kind of content that they have, because like that content doesn't necessarily it doesn't come out of thin air. There's like many meetings that specifically discuss how can we take the story further, how can we where are all the branches that go off of this that we can potentially create some content out of. But the thing is typically the best ideas were the ones used in the main game. And through the main systems. Like, sure, there might be some interesting side stories, but they may not fit into what the vision of what the game has eventually turned into or changed into, as it's evolved and added more content. And I will say that, while publishers definitely definitely go to teams and say, hey, we want to be able to help offer to keep your studio, like just keep operations going, pay you for this future content, but this is kind of what we want to, either what we want to pay for or what we want to support. Like that's a whole other conversation. And I can't speak to knowing the way that Rockstar operates in any sort of way, and every studio is different and every publisher is different. But those things are based in contractual obligations. So more than likely, they probably had already said that they were going to be building additional content that was online and focused on online, because they're getting paid to do that. So until, like I said, people show up at their office with little bags of money and drop it off so that they can deposit it in the bank to do whatever the fuck they want, then that's not going to happen. They have to get buy-off from people, which means making pitch decks and showing them, this is what the world is going to look like. And this is how the mission's going to operate. This is how the player's going to feel. And here's the choices that we have. And like, get them excited. Get the people who are holding the purse strings. Ooh, I like this. Yes, I will give you money so that you may make this. I mean, it's all contractual, so it's not quite as big as like someone storming in. I only want online content. And this is it. But then you never know. That team could also be like, man, I don't feel like revisiting single stories that are going to happen in this world. I would much rather focus on other things, or focus on the stories that will go into the next iteration of the world.
Okay then.
I mean, there's a lot of aspects, and I can't say that I know for sure of any of them, but I can take stabs and guesses based on my experience working with games that have long tails and DLC and like post-game content.
Okay then. So you're saying it's more complicated than a greedy company bursting in and demanding
you're not listening to me. They need to get money, bags of money with little dollar signs on them. They have to be the comically burlap sack dollar sign bag, not filled with change. Don't be a dick. It should be paper money, because nobody wants to carry like an 85-pound burlap sack of pennies. It has to be dollar bills.
But shouldn't a company like Rockstar be immune from monetary considerations?
But
Since
you're
they've made so
asking
much
them
money?
to make content that you want so that you would spend money on. So isn't that still caving into a... It's not art that's driving it. It's the fans saying, I want this thing and I will pay you to do it. So either you wait until the art tells you, hey, this is the next iteration of the world. This is where we see the game going. This is what we want to do. This is the story we want to tell. Or it's, I don't care, I'm giving you money. Give me more of the thing that I want. And it may not be as creatively interesting because they're paying them to give them exactly what they want. You ever feel that way sometimes when I kind of felt that way with the Veronica Mars movie. Like, put in money to that Kickstarter because of course I want to live in this world longer and I want to see what happens with the characters. But then seeing some of the storyline stuff and being like, this is a little, okay, now I understand more. This is definitely fan service, but this is, I guess, what I paid for. And feeling like a little bit let down that it wasn't quite what I wanted, but if I can't allocate what I want, then I don't deserve to get it, basically. Because if I can't say it, how are they supposed to know? And I could just hope that they felt creatively excited and wanted to do, more stories or go back into the world and do these things. And sometimes creators of that content are excited and they do want to get back to it because they missed it.
And the thing that best defines me is
but it's not all the time, so it's a hard line to walk.
Plaid shirt, skinny jeans, wearing crowd following.
We can still be mad at publishers though, right?
I plow my own furrow.
I mean, I guess if you want somebody to get mad at.
Good. All right. So it is Take-Two's
I will
fault.
never fault you for being angry at something, because Lord knows I get angry at things. What is this? Who are these people? What's doing the thing? Nah.
Huh.
I'm watching you drive.
I guess it wasn't. You're supposed to just tell me that EA sucks and leave it at that stuff.
I mean, I worked for EA. I don't.
Guess you're kind of close to that one. Yeah. Steph used to work for PopCap. And this is me saying it, not Steph. But I think there is a bit of a legacy there about EA acquiring developers that then shrivel up like a raisin.
Well, I think more than anything, I didn't really want to work for EA after working at BioWare. And then I went to an independent company, and then it got acquired by EA, and I was like, oh, shit. You sucker claws, such teeth and claws and everything, just right. Little fucking cobra coming along. Yeah, that was it.
So EA bad, confirmed. You just said all of that. All of those complicated, nuanced messages, and we could have just skipped right to EA bad.
Because that's not the only thing. Like that's not EA having questionable decisions on some things, or at least in my experiences dealing with them. Not always. Like that's still not the whole story, and that's still just my perspective. Like. There were some things that I didn't like, but then it made money, and I was like, okay, well, there's not much I can do against that. But then also just like, also being inside the company, working on things that you were excited about, and seeing everybody shit on it because it's from EA is also a really fucking awful feeling. And being like, come on guys, come on, I'm making a thing here, it's nice, you should like it. Don't you like the things? And then they're just like, yeah, hate it, And you're like, okay, cool. We just did this thing for nothing. Send it off into space. It just goes into a little cloud. Goodbye.
Well, you shouldn't have taken all that EA money, Steph. Shouldn't have signed that deal with the devil then, huh?
Oh my god. I made 0 deals with 0 devils.
Except
if I was gonna make a deal with the devil, it would be for something good, not for EA money.
John Riccitiello, or whoever's CEO of EA now. I think it was him back when you were PopCap and then BioWare then PopCap.
Yeah, he came to the day that we found out EA acquired us, which was also a very, very strange day. Because I was like doing work and doing stuff, and then my boss is like, I need you to read your emails, and I'm like, why? I was like, I was just in meetings, and he's like, read it right now. And I go in and I see it, and I'm all, are you fucking kidding me? And then he's like, by the way, we all have to walk down to, there's this like,
Andrew Wilson is CEO
auditorium that they had. That's like on the water in Puget Sound. It was like walking distance down the street from PopCap. So the whole company had to go and sit in this conference center while all of the heads of EA came to talk to us and welcome us to the EA family and try to like quell any fears about EA acquiring us. Yeah, they're like, you're all part of this, and this is what's so great. And then all of us at PopCap got real drunk at a bar that was right down the street from PopCap. The one that I've told you before, it's called PopCap South. That's what they used to call it. Two Bells. If you had not been kicked out of Two Bells at least once for being disorderly, you weren't a true PopCap employee, because everybody, one of the dudes, he got banned for like 6 months.
Whoa.
And it was because he was climbing on the roof.
I mean, that rules.
Well, because there was like an outdoor seating area, and like you can tell that all the PopCap artists would go there too, because they would draw all over all the tables. So you'd sit back there, and there'd be like all these random drawings of different PopCap characters, and like, and it was my friend Avery, and he went and he got up and he climbed up onto the roof because he thought that it would be fun to yell at people while being on top of the roof. And then Two Bells was like, you were not welcome here for a while. And and then we were like, Avery had to not, they wouldn't let him in. He'd walk by, he'd look in, we'd be like,
fogging up the window.
Yeah, and then Avery tried to convince us to go to other places in like Cap Hill. But we're like, none of us are going up the hill. We're all going to be here. Too bad. We're at Two Bells.
Aww.
Fuck off.
You just drink outside in the alley, wait for people to come outside.
Two Bells was also next to the methadone clinic that was across the street from PopCap, where there were so many interesting characters that hung out there during the day. And like, one of the reasons why we ended up having to get security in the base, like the lobby of the PopCap building, because there were dudes that would follow ladies from the methadone clinic. Like, I had one dude who kept coming up to me being like, you remind me of my girlfriend in Alaska. And I was like, I'm not your girlfriend though, man. Like, I'm just gonna keep walking. And he kept trying to ask me questions, and I'm like, I am not interested. It's cold. It's early. I just want to get inside and get coffee and sit down. I really don't need some weird dude being like, yeah, like when I lived in Alaska. I'm like, I don't. Shh. Just.
You've got a lot of stories to tell. A lot of life.
Yeah, a lot. He was doing a lot of living out there in front of the methadone clinic. Anyway, we don't even have a power strip. I just need something a little bit longer. I tried looking in your boxes and I didn't see one. Son of a bitch. Okay.
What is it for?
The top.
Oh. Ah.
Apparently it's a fucking 3-pronger. I guess because it has a heater.
Well, yeah. Well, it's a ground
So
pin. That's just for safety.
I can't use that other extension cord because it doesn't have 3 prongs. Yeah. Wow. What a way to fuck up my day, is what I'm saying. How is it 5?
Why not have an I'll go look real quick.
I'm sorry. I don't mean to interrupt your
That's okay. I was gonna.
your stream, and then also nobody gives a shit about me talking.
Absolutely, they do, Steph.
No, they're here for
They're
you.
actually saying they really enjoyed hearing you talk about things. They're saying that. You gonna tell the gamers they're wrong again, Steph? Twice in one day?
This is what I live for. This is why I went into public relations, so I could point at everyone and tell them you're all wrong, and then slam a door and then just go back to my ivory gaming tower. Clickety click, 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 click. That's me in a
Banning
mechanical
people.
keyboard.
Banning people from the internet, so they taking away their free speech and stuff.
I mean,
That's what you do. That's all you do.
you know that I totally keep docs of screenshots of idiots so that one day, if I ever get the chance, I will remember. And I will point it out and go, do you remember on this date in 2016? I'm that petty and will fucking
Oh,
do
I
it.
know.
Anyway, can you help me with the thing?
Yes, I can try to find a strip. Okay. Yes, you've made the gamers very angry. Okay, I'll be back. I'll be back in a second, guys.
With a rhyme, you're in good hands.
Tsunami, the Midnight Run. Tonight at 12. Ain't nothing changed. Universal Century 0079. The 1-year war rages on. Space Noids against Earth Dwellers.
I'm gonna drive the Z on October 31st, or as long as we have quads in stock. When they're gone, it's gone forever.
Alright, what up, guys? I'm back. Ooh, baby, I'm back. Ooh, baby. Ooh, baby. I'm gonna get it all the way to the convenience store and back without getting murdered. So, oh, controller turned itself off. Saving some energy there. Smart thinking. Good on ya, big Microsoft. Dropping those big world-saving tips on me. I've returned. I got Fiber 1 bars because I think I'm eating a lot less fiber these days. I got some body wash. I bought some Axe. Watching old Final Fantasy XIV VODs reignited my interest in the game. Recently made the decision to start my account back up after a 5-year hiatus. While initially very lost, I'm happy to say it was a great choice. I'm happy to hear that old habit.
Oh, just enjoying a little labor dispute. See, we're about to do something really bad. So I need to...
I don't know how far you were in it, but your timing may have been just a smidgen off because I think they're re-releasing their rework at the beginning of the game pretty soon here.
Make something. Jesus. What about you?
Oh, pocket, Trevor.
Here's a big brain thought. If once the patch comes out, I guess I could replay the new Realm Reborn content as a different job. That might be fun.
Thank God you guys are here. You alone?
Davey, where's your boyfriend, Steve?
He's on his way up.
What's up, Calvrek?
They're up here. Listen.
I also missed a ton of subs while Steph was dropping some hard knowledge on you
But a
guys.
series of fans and shits.
Brad Stacks,
I will get Mr.
thank you for the resub. Namasrot,
If we don't,
you don't have a funny comment, but
fuck you.
your sub is delicious to me.
It all before.
Not like this, you have.
I am Scrambled Bacon.
Oh, well, yes, he has.
Thanks for the resub. Oh, you went to work. Oh, well.
Together we can take down...
Thank you anyway. I'm sorry I wasn't here to read it. Tom95, thanks for the resub.
Because the agency's on.
Limbo, thank you. Crank that one. I will. Plubus,
My methods.
your senpai has recognized you.
A liar.
Resonator,
A cheater.
good to hear from you.
Killer and a thief.
Oh, Lord.
So,
Thank you for the resub. Toasty Crunch.
And I need you guys to find out.
Thanks for the Prime sub, and also Reximus. And Hannah! Thank you guys for the resubs.
Into the system, wipe it all clean.
No, that will not work. The only way to access it is through your buildings.
Fuck me.
Michael, you'd be doing me a very big favor. And if you do this, I will make sure that all your files...
Yeah. Homerson, thanks for diving in there.
It's the last thing we do.
I played GTA 5 a lot, but I have never finished the story mode.
I'm a man of my word.
So that's what I'm doing now.
Dave, let's go.
This is prime backlog material. It is my intense gamer shame. This and Nier Automata are like two primal games that I haven't finished, so. Red Dead 2 worth getting? Yeah, Phasia. Maybe. It kind of depends. What kind of game you like. But it is. Red Dead 2 is a breathtakingly well-made game.
Scope it out.
You may not like what it is, though.
Start by finding
very slow, very cinematic.
We're going in through the park.
Extremely story-focused.
We're waiting for someone to come out of it. A janitor.
All right.
Oh, hey, Turbid.
Gonna get us in.
Welcome back.
Janitors are all on temp.
I feel like if I ever need to talk to you about anything, I'll just shine a rockstar light into the sky, and you will show up.
And that's our end.
Okay.
How's it going, man?
Particular guy?
I'm in the temp company's database.
Oh, similar to GTA 5? No.
About to clock off.
No. Red Dead is much slower.
Harvey Molina, license plate 8.
A lot less like goofiness, a lot less chaos in Red Dead 2.
Follow him, see what we think.
Sounds good.
Made a 15-second clip in OSRS. I think you'd like. Can you whisper that to me? Not really. I can't really click on things. Streaming right now, you know. Yeah, very atmospheric game.
Let's wait for him.
Do you find the gameplay's any different as an FPS game? There are some things that are harder to do. Harder to fly or land planes, specifically.
That's it?
Whoa.
That's not it.
Oh.
So, what do you think about this whole messed up situation?
Hello, Graham.
I think they'll either kill you after this is done, or keep you...
I feel a little restricted by the Red Dead 2 world, though. I remember the game was pretty harsh with a bounty system for stepping outside of the legal system in the game.
That sounds about right.
I guess I didn't do much of that, so I'm not sure. The things... I really like slow plotting narratives. I feel like games have the luxury of...
not our guy.
Of unwinding a narrative over like 60 hours, as opposed to...
And maybe you can delete the files when you're inside doing whatever...
Say like TV or movies that are a little more weirdly paced.
Well,
kind of the closest to books, really. And Red Dead 2 was the closest realization of that in a long time, where it actually used its runtime to give you a bunch of character details and character focus that you really don't get from a lot of other games, much less media these days.
This is not the car we're looking for.
Night Human. Okay, I see your whisper. Thank you for sending that to me. I'll check it out later.
You can't put a price on freedom.
Well, that spur won't be there for...
Had to reinstall Windows. Had to sign in using a pin on my computer, but somehow switched and it said enter your password, but I don't have one, so I had to back up my CD drive on another USB drive and then use OS recovery to get back in. Not having to install my Steam games. You're now having to? Jesus, Turbid, that sucks. Yeah, I don't know why sometimes people get locked out of their computers.
That's the one. Stay behind him, but don't let him see you.
Stealth. Yeah, anytime I broke the law in Red Dead, I was out in the middle of the woods.
He's gonna get his severance.
There were 2 witnesses and one usually got shot.
That's some creepy euphemism or a plain statement of facts.
It's whatever you want it to be.
Okay.
I do think that speaks to, like, Red Dead wasn't meant to be a chaos simulator, unlike GTA. In GTA, like, you're kind of, not necessarily encouraged, but certainly told you can do whatever you want, and...
Put away the smartphone or pad or whatever.
The punishments are pretty light.
While I'm trying to tail this guy.
It's work-related.
Yeah, well, I'd prefer all...
Whereas in Red Dead, yeah, it seems like they wanna inconvenience you much more for being a psychopath.
You need more than a janitor's license plate number. And let me work on some angles while you keep this car behind.
Hey, Sixon.
In between these white lines.
That's it. I mean, other than a few missing expletives in terms of racial abuse, that was my son in spades.
Oh, trying to run a game said something about getting the wrong DLL file? Found a site that said, oh, try this, and I did, and then it screwed me. Oh, no. Oh, no. Yeah, be careful with those Googles. Missing DLLs is such an annoying problem, though. Sometimes you can just download the particular DLL.
What do we do when he gets home? What do we need from him?
But that's also a way to...
Cooperation.
Yeah, to let a lot of bad things into your computer.
And if he don't cooperate?
You know what it's like.
Hey, Andrew. Yeah, happy Mother's Day.
He'll cooperate.
So stealthy. So very stealthy. Yeah, DLL files are dangerous. What does blind mean? So Worf, that's just gaming terminology. It means that I haven't played this before. I'm playing it blind. And the connotation of that is that I would appreciate if people don't like outright discuss story spoilers and things like that. Yeah. DLL injections are a thing. I mean, if you're just... I imagine, I'm not sure about this, but it has to be a pretty common way to do a cyber attack, of just looking up common DLLs. The ones that people Google, making your own DLL with that, and then just like tying the function calls to it into code injects and stuff. Especially if you like tie it to a game or something where people have to give the root administrator privileges. Like tie it to some game from the mid-2000s that is used to having administrator rights.
Taking the next left.
Put out a doofy DLL. Gave my mom toilet paper. She was really happy. That's a pretty nice gift. Jesse reminding me I gotta stock my.
Pulling up. Park down the block.
I gotta restock my bathroom. I used my last square this morning. Luckily, we're doing okay on toilet paper. We actually bought like a box of toilet paper right as all this shit was going down. In her
have a word, Harvey Molina.
In her infinite wisdom, Steph was like, "Hey, we should buy toilet paper." And I mean, it was time for us to get toilet paper again anyway. But I typically do the lazy thing of just buying like a box of toilet paper on Amazon and cramming it all into a closet. When I see some jank DBZ, look up. Oh, holy shit, Hutch! Thanks for the raid, man. This is going to be a very different flavor of stream. I'm just chilling out and playing the GTA story because for some reason I never did before. So, you still have TP shortages? I'm not sure. That seems to have settled out as much. Maybe it's a lot easier to get toilet paper now. I don't know. I've been cocooned up inside for a long time. If you eat a more balanced diet, you'll wipe less. Yeah, just inquisitive. I got a bidet. Also at Stephanie's behest. Turn off follower mode. Oh, that's a good point. Yeah. Nobody can say anything for about a minute. Yeah, I'll do that. Yeah, to all raiders who can't say anything. Had a fine gentleman come by and start spamming a ton of peaches or start spamming a ton of penises. So, one or two is fine. Many penises, though, that just becomes a party. All right. Yes. Now there's all those emotes we're used to seeing. There they are. Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone, and welcome.
Harvey?
Who are you?
The guy with your best interest at heart. Fill your pockets with money, and all you gotta do is take a little vacation.
Work at a grocery store. We still out of toilet paper most days, but at least able to fully stock every day. So I'd say no actual shortage, but still a freaky demand. Okay.
Oh, and your ID.
It's in there.
Oh, and Harvey. I probably don't need to say this, but you don't play ball? I'll be forced to do something I really don't want to do. Enjoy your beer.
Billie Jean, thanks for the resub. And Furlerer, thank you. 2 months and 3 months. Damn! Yeah, time is really flying. We're all in a weird time bubble right now. Big Cell and Green Man Gaming, Capcom and 2K games. Yeah, I saw people tweeting about Marvel vs. Capcom. There's a lot of crazy sales. There was like that Square Enix sale, which is kind of crazy. It's just everything's crazy, man. I feel like publishers are slowly figuring out.
Take me back to the factory.
That it's hot times to be selling some video games. There's that penis. Thank you, Luke Ski. What day is it again?
It was easy.
Sunday.
Guess you were right. Steve Haynes is a shitty boss.
Hey, I called Frank while you were in there. He's coming to meet us.
Yeah, huh? What do we need him for?
Grunt work. Information gathering.
What information?
The plans to the office. There aren't any digital copies, or if there are, I'm not clever enough to find them. The architect is LS based, so I thought Frank could tail him, take a hard copy.
You want to be hobo? Thanks for the Prime sub.
You sure?
Hey, 3 years.
Yeah,
God, 3
If
years.
I'm gonna find a way to
Awesome.
pass a couple of $100 million worth of government security.
Millions? They blew that much?
Government contracts, license to steal.
We are in the wrong business.
Oh yeah, you gotta
We've just taken the
Switch seller refurbished on eBay. How's that going? You up in that Animal Crossing now? TP is easy to get now. It's hand sanitizer and hand wash are hard to come by. Jeez. Oh, what a weird state we're in, huh? But it does seem like all the hoarding waves have come and gone. Although I guess meat in general is the next one. Everyone seems to be freaked out about meat shortages because meat packing plants weren't cranking away like they usually were. I'm wondering, man, is this going to be like the time that pushes us into the future? I mean, going to the convenience store just now was very cyberpunk because there's like, you guys have probably seen them if you go to stores now. They have these like giant plastic shields as dividers between waitstaff and customers. So they have to like scan things through this plastic shield. You pay in digital currency. Everyone's wearing like masks and not interacting with each other. Pretty dystopian stuff out there. But I wonder if, like, with food processing and stuff getting disrupted, will people unintentionally have to, like, eat vegetarian for a while? I figured we were going to get there eventually. They don't scan things through shields? They did when I was there. I mean, I just saw it happen, so it did happen at least once. A teat 8. Or 8 8. 8 at 8. There's a lot of ways to say that, it turns out. Thank you for gifting a sub. Bought it physically because I can always sell it instead of digital. It's working great. Plus I found another monitor so I can play it on the big screen. Hey, nice. That's 8 at 8? Okay. I like a teat. A teat 8. Delicious 8 teat.
Hey, what's the problem, dog?
Steve fucking Haynes.
I did it for that specifically.
Steve fucking
I like that name. That's nice.
It's always Steve Haynes.
That is not strictly true. It's either Steve Haynes or it's Trevor. It's his family. It's always one of them.
Yeah, that's true. It is always one of them. A fat old fuck with a horrible family and even worse friends. I told you, Franklin, I ain't a good role model.
Yeah, whatever, dog.
It's okay, Nick. It's not a big deal.
The bullets come cracking at your ass either way.
Thanks.
We need to find out something about this FIB building, a weakness or a way in. Next time I meet a morally destitute.
What game is this? Man, how did... Grand Theft Auto 5. It's like the highest selling game in the last decade.
Motherfucker by myself.
No. Nobody is going in.
I don't think anyone plays story, though. It's probably the big deal.
More information. Shit.
Notice you never changed their haircuts or clothes. What gives? Well, I just never cared to.
Anyway, I'm gonna need paper copies. Now, the architect's name is Chip Peterson. This was his first big commission.
Hey, Dimmy.
Down in Backlot City.
It's going pretty well. How you doing?
Franklin, you go tell him for a little while and then we'll talk.
Oh, Twitch newbie? No worries. Welcome. Twitch is a little weird, but
Hurt yourself.
Oh, good.
help you navigate it. Ooh. Oh, you're replaying the story on PS4 right now? Nice. Yeah, Did you play Red Dead 2? I did, yeah. It's a game I actually managed to finish. Weird. I really liked it. There was like a week where I would, go to work and then come home and just play Red Dead. Like, that was my evening. And that was wonderful. Because it really felt like playing it that way kind of really got to connect to all the characters and remember all that stuff. Why does Lester have a cane? I don't know if they ever get into that. I don't remember any dialogue where they talked about that. Oh, Nick, thanks for continuing your sub, dude. Picked up the new Math Blaster. Sick. Wait, is there actually a new Math Blaster? Oh, hey, Resonate. Here from Hutch's Raid, but you were cool. Well, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, that's typically how streams go here. Just chill out and play either a very difficult game or a game that is in my particular backlog, which is what this is. A little selfish that way, but these days, putting time into, again, another backlog game, trying to finish Witcher 3 before Cyberpunk comes out, and then my trying to beat Doom Eternal on the harder difficulties. I already beat it on Nightmare, so now I'm doing Extra Lives mode, and then after that, Ultra Nightmare. I'm really excited to get cracking on Ultra Nightmare. That's going to be a pain in the ass. How do you know Hutch? We worked together at Machinima back in the day. Never on the same team, unfortunately. Hutch was always with Respawn, and I was just kind of under the surface on Inside Gaming a lot. But yeah, got to talk sometimes. How are you liking the story so far? You're kind of making me want to play through the story again. Oh, dude, it's phenomenal. I think I kind of prefer just how like dense and I don't know. GTA 5 is like a big cartoon, which I appreciate. And there are some notes that are like... Some notes are a little more adult and a little more mature, but it is kind of just a big teenager kind of game. Not in a bad way, like in a very good way. But Red Dead is a very adult kind of game. Not just because it has violence and sex, but because of its themes and its narrative flow. So... But I still like it. I think there's still moments of sincerity with the characters that I really appreciate. Oh, well, thank you, Whimsical. That's a cool name, cool way to spell that. Yeah, Nick, exactly. It's amazing how they can hit all these story beats while being parody, yet they have you care about the characters at the same time. I agree. Yeah. That, like... That they can do that, I think, is just as impressive as telling a really somber and serious story.
Oh. Hey.
And good evening.
Spite you, okay? I get so mad and I can't control things, and then, you know, shit just falls on top of me. My life sucks right now, and I don't know what to do except I want to say I love you and hug it out, but all that wimpy shit is just, well, I'd say gay, but I have some friends who are gay, so that's not cool anymore. And the ones that I don't really like, it's not because they're gay. So, lame, all right? You are just a lame and angry psycho sometimes. You do bad shit and things. I don't know if I love you, and I'm pretty sure I hate you a little bit, but I'm just so fucking upset that we can't even see each other. And you're just a drunk, lame dad.
Fucking neck tattoo.
You know what? That might just be the nicest thing anybody's ever said to me.
So will you buy me a car? Not in this "so will you buy me a car" kind of way, in a completely off-topic, can you buy me a car? I mean, firstly, I'm a fat shit that you ruined.
Breath, Jesus Christ. A good buddy committed suicide today. How do you deal with death personally?
Smoking pot in that sort of way, okay?
Well, something about the way you said that makes me concerned if you're being sincere or not, but if you are, I'm very sorry to hear that. That's horrible. I'm very sorry to hear that. In regards to how I deal with loss,
In a couple weeks anyway.
I was never very good at it. I don't think anyone is, but
Catching up with you two, Dad.
the more I've lost in life, the better I get at dealing with it. I don't know. I think the biggest thing for me was just
Oh, she's great.
no,
she's not.
being
All this mesmerizing
needing to make myself Jesus.
A much younger, better built, caring,
no.
and compassionate man is great and all. What's she gonna do for the other 6 Just
making myself okay with being sad, I guess.
She's mad at you.
It's natural to want to fight that and hate that feeling,
And she wants you to go
but
in there and prove that you give a fuck.
to kind of let the sadness move through me and to feel that sadness as a memorial for the times and memories that happened.
On the other hand, she's a star.
Yeah, grieve but stay busy. That's pretty good. I feel like if you need to be alone, be alone. Don't be afraid to like let the sadness take you and do what it's gonna do. Because there were a lot of times in the past when I've dealt with loss where it would just sort of hit me like a wave. I'm being 100% serious. Damn, I'm very sorry to hear that. Then,
What's been happening?
You know,
to just sort of like understand that for a while your emotions are going to be in control. And then that's not a bad thing. I would always sort of freak out if I didn't feel like I was in control, or it made me feel pathetic, or I don't know exactly how to. Yeah, crying is really helpful. Yeah, don't fight crying. It can help. Just let it sort of wash over you instead of fighting it is a big thing that I kind of learned. Understand that it comes in waves. There are times where, for no reason, you'll just be reminded of things, and it will trigger this like waterfall of emotion that will just sort of take you away, and you just have to be okay with that. But those waves will sort of will sort of they'll sort of subside as time goes on. So yeah, time heals all things. I mean, it's really really cliche. And also, yeah, don't be afraid to ask for help or to talk about it, because you're certainly not alone in that. I'm sure that all of the friends in your circles that knew this person, they're all going through some hard times too. So, you know, don't be afraid to share that pain with those people, because they're probably going through it too. No, it's fine. It's not too real.
No, I don't know.
Well, what's been happening with you?
Thanks. It's anyone's guess.
What was that?
Yeah, I get it.
You were out of the city?
Sure, you guys were gone, so I thought I'd,
Let's maybe not pretend it was anything to do with us. Those beast Hispanic dudes with automatic weapons and blacked out windows, they kind of made me think it was an involuntary exodus.
Yeah, okay. That'll work.
Yeah, no worries, Brad. After a while, that just sheer sadness will kind of turn into a sort of bittersweet memory, where you're able to sort of think back on the good times and the good things.
Outside. Come on, let's say hi.
Really appreciate the newsletters. It's only been so for 2 months, but they're really fun to read. I'm glad to hear that. I intentionally sort of challenged myself to both. With this latest one, I challenged myself to write in first person but never use first person. To mixed results, I hit some really functional problems trying to describe some things. The interesting thing is that writing in that way also prevented me from describing a lot of character action, so I had to be extremely vague about a lot of it, which is weird because I was sort of writing from a very specific image in my head. Do I have to sign up for the newsletters? I don't seem to get them. Maybe you might want to check your email notification settings. You can do that by using the newsletter command. It'll give you the URL that goes right there. Tez of Death, thanks for the Prime sub.
Less lifestyle guru. Excuse me.
Yeah, exactly, Nemestrad, yeah. Time helps, but sometimes it hits you.
Hey, Amanda. Fabian.
Just trying to write it.
Hi, Mom.
Hi, Jimmy.
This is too a picture of holistic well-being, I don't think.
Hey.
Maybe they shit once a year between them.
Oh!
Wow.
That's my son!
Amanda, come. I have a new unitard on hold. You must pay for it.
Hey,
Hey.
buddy. I'm gonna ask politely that you show my wife a little respect.
Red meat has been blocking your chi as well as your digestive tract.
I ain't even gonna go there. I'm gonna ask you one time, nicely.
Michael, just...
Oh yeah, check junk mail, that's true.
Shush, woman! Anything for you, sweetheart.
What are you...
Nice. That's a 2 for 1.
Really good work there, you dick!
There's a lot more where that came from.
Oh, hey, I'm from Los Angeles over here.
Yeah, he's... Listen,
yeah.
Amanda, I wanted... I'm meaning to say to you, look, I just...
What he's trying to say, Mom, is
I guess for me, the biggest instance of loss in my life, I would say for about 6 months,
better than a prima donna instructor with a...
maybe 3 months, I was in a state where, like, yeah, just randomly it would feel like it was yesterday again. That cup is very large.
Asking for is a shot.
And then,
Neutral ground.
hey, what's up, Man Mountain?
Dr. Friedlander's office.
It's perfect. All of us.
Oh, Christ.
I'll pick up Tracy and bring her there. Meet you?
Fine. All right, you...
But after a while, like,
Come on. Get up.
the random crying bouts stopped. But then I just had baggage, and then it was working on that, sort of figuring out who I was in this new world.
Let's go.
Still feel like that after 16 odd years.
An emulsified pig fat flavored beverage I want.
Another time.
Oh.
Come on, I want one too. Later.
That's, yeah, that's just life sometimes.
Tracy's over at the tattoo parlor.
Getting the family back together. This is so weird. So it's like, I mean, if you want to, man, if you want a comparison.
What? Tracy's getting another tattoo.
No, oh God, no. That Laszlo guy's there.
That asshole. What's he want?
It's Tracy that wants something. She wants to get back on Fame or Shame after you and Uncle...
So this is how Michael gets his family back together, just by showing up and screaming and hitting.
Hey.
Whereas in Red Dead,
Back there with your mom.
you could argue that the entire game is sort of Arthur Morgan trying to figure out his morality or his soul, if he has one, and in that way, this shouldn't be a spoiler, his contracting tuberculosis and decay thereof is like a visitation of all of his past wrongs on his physical body and him trying to decide what to do with the time he has left and all that stuff. That's like orders of magnitude more intense than seeing a cutscene like that. No, yeah, sorry. Hopefully there's no spoilers in there, but
I think it's an important first step in, like, the
didn't mute in time. It's the thing I said happens in the first like hour of the game, so that's not a spoiler. I promise it's not.
There's a tattoo shop.
Yeah, I don't feel like it's fair to compare this to Red Dead 2. It's not. It's not. Or comparisons are like. It's apples to oranges, really, and the way that they tell story, and the tone. Sequel 2. Let's do it all again. Again. God, GTA.
Looking for something hip that.
What's up, Steven?
I'm capable of violence, but I'm awesome in the sack. So listen.
I'm doing all right.
If you want to make it in Vinewood, you gotta do whatever it takes.
Oh, Laszlo.
Even if whatever it takes is a depressed, borderline alcoholic who hosts the third most popular talent show amongst the 40-year-old female demographic.
So, you'll let me on the show if I blow you?
Yes, and if you could wear some black lipstick, the little guy loves the goth vibe.
Oh.
Whoa!
Laszlo.
Dude, that was entirely out of context, bro.
Jim, you find the Inkling.
I love how Laszlo has become a recurring character.
Cosmetic work done.
Oh, man.
Whoa. Stay put, you lame-ass Mark.
Sure, kid.
What?
Oh, no.
Come on! My punk days are long behind me, man! Ugh. Ow! Are you popping a fucking tent over here, you fucking psycho? Come on, just not the tongue. I need that for my work. Ah, you made me a pouty fucking hipster. Ah! Ugh. Ah! Ow!
Oh, that looks...
Toughest loss I went through was losing my grandpa from my dad's side, and 6 months later my grandpa from my mom's side passed, and I don't remember how I felt exactly, but just out of high school I remember for a while feeling hopeless because I had no job, I had no way of helping my parents.
If I knew I was getting this much work done, I would have brought a camera crew.
That really sucks. Just feeling out of control is one of the
Let's solve this like men, and we'll use the same position.
one of the harder parts.
You really don't want me to slip.
I'm trying, right? Oh, okay, I guess.
Should I draw his 3 pubic hairs? Ah,
Nice.
there we go. Oh, that's nice.
You got like a camera phone or a mirror?
Oh yeah, I'll get you a mirror. Smash you upside the head with it.
Fuck this.
Oh, no. Snip, snip.
Oh, this is a real one-stop shop. When I get nervous, I evacuate my bowels. It's seeping out. No, that's my signature, my ponytail. Now I gotta get extensions.
No, what you gotta get is my daughter whenever she wants.
Yeah, without sucking on your piddle stick.
Look, okay, guys, that was a joke. I'm a clown. I'm a sad, lonely little clown.
Grandicorn, thanks for the Prime sub.
And you're gonna make sure she looks good. Look,
No cow tipping.
but I mean, I'm not a mirror.
Can't believe I spoiled your hour.
Yeah.
Well, you're $60 in the hole now. Joke's on you. I actually work for Rockstar, so.
So, I'll, like, call you or something, okay? Bye.
Never a family that needs therapy.
You may not have known this, but the developers actually save money if you don't play their game. It's true.
That's not good, is it?
You could use a tattoo.
So, it's my job to make sure that you buy Rockstar games but never play them. Oh yeah.
on your Sully's ass.
Ew. Are you serious?
Come on. No. Not quite.
Happens in the later half? No, it doesn't. It just becomes more of a story issue in the later half. I guess it depends on what you do in the beginning half of the game.
Transformational to your mental health. So I don't know why.
Think you're fighting the man? I am the man. Come on.
Dysfunctional.
Watching this and realizing I don't really like this game. Really? Interesting.
Huh? Now he beats yoga.
A little too childish.
Around the head with the laptop? Oh yeah, like
Finished Red Dead 2 last year after my stepdad died. All the dialogue. Oh man. I'm driving distracted now.
I know, right? So up his own ass. You're a fucking contortionist. Whoopee. I contort my junk all day long and I don't act all superior about it. Just a little ashamed and empty inside.
Overshare.
Hey, guy was talking smack to your mother.
Well, I applaud you, Pop.
Here. You're like finally like using your powers of selfishness and rage for, like, good. Not an objective, universal good, but like a subjective, what's in our best interest kind of good.
Fuck yeah!
Oh, yeah.
Let's rock.
First time through, I didn't think anything about it. I guess that's a good point. You're not meant to consider it.
Enough, okay?
You're not meant to think that it's a big deal the first time through, so...
Knock it off.
Yeah, don't like actually rob a liquor store. That might like kill the mood.
Fucking therapy. Let's do that shit.
Hey,
Oh.
how about you just let your mom and me talk, okay? We got some issues we gotta iron out. And seeing as you two aren't into it,
Oh, you wipe your OS once a year?
and be quiet.
I get that.
I need it.
I got way too lazy for that, though. Back in the Windows 98 days and XP days, I would do that, because, yeah, those OSs would decline pretty quickly. I installed a lot of shit back in the day. I feel like nowadays, OSs are a little more locked down. It's easier to keep performance up. Also, to some degree, like, a lot of games are sort of, if you have a high-end gaming PC, games are sort of deluged with resources, so that you don't really have to scrimp that hard. You got lumbago? Like, for real? Have a master image? Oh, okay. Yeah, that's way easy. Wow. Do you... Well, I'm probably master image minus Windows updates, right? Because every time they put out a new Windows pack. Or do you update your image?
Kids, let's go inside. Okay.
That's pretty smart, Culvrek, yeah.
Amanda!
Hello.
Good to see you again. Michael, I'm so glad.
Hmm.
Isn't this great?
Fantastic.
Michael, be positive.
I am being positive.
Oh, the writing is a massive turnoff? Gotcha, Ewan.
Give it,
Yeah, it's...
Michael.
It's a specific kind of writing.
It's one of the reasons I moved out. It's beneath you.
No, it's not, Amanda. Trust me. Nothing's beneath me.
No, normally there's a whore beneath you.
Got
You know,
him.
for someone who spends every waking moment working on themselves inside and out, I gotta tell you, the progress has been really fucking slow.
Yeah, Power Stone was a pretty cool game.
Like
That's just from another era in games, too.
Because all you do is whine at me.
Oh,
The UI is so big and brash in that game.
stop murdering people.
Very late arcade culture.
Endangering me and the both of your children. You kill people and then you sit in the sun and drink and feel guilty about it. That is not work.
I don't see you complaining on the way to the fucking bank.
I mean, let's face it, Amanda. We're trailer trash. You and me.
Oh, yeah. Diablo 1
Do this.
is awesome.
Get a center, Michael. You have no center.
How about you suck my cock? Huh?
No, wait.
We'll both get a center before that ever happens.
You are such a fucking animal, a deranged animal.
You fucking ain't right on the range. How could I not be?
I should have had you locked up years ago, you stupid
Do it.
shit.
Do it. I'll put you in the fucking ground with the rest of them.
And that's really all the time we have.
Oh,
God, this therapist sucks.
I think we made some real progress there.
Colonel, you gotta pee? Well, hold it. You gotta hold it.
Oh, Michael.
If you hold your pee for an entire day, you get superpowers.
Family work is a little more expensive.
What?
Ugh.
Squared.
God damn it.
Of course.
How's Scoochie? Thanks for the resub.
Take care now.
Hey, Architecture. How you been doing?
So you gonna come home with me or what?
guess we'll give it a try.
Ugh.
All right then.
Kids!
It's just weird because nothing's changed, nothing's fixed, no one's different. Ah, well, whatever.
You know, there was a moment there. I thought.
What?
I don't know, like maybe we still had a ways to go. You know, like maybe we need more time.
Time for what?
Time to move beyond screaming at each other.
That was cathartic.
Catharsis all over my face.
Ooh, I got a warm, fuzzy feeling.
Probably just the meds you rated.
Okay. Cathartic. All right. I just don't want it to be more of the same.
Now you're the one making the demands?
No, not demands. I'm saying you're right. Something was broke, and we gotta...
Feels like a cycle. Yeah, I mean, they're acknowledging it now.
Yes, Mom.
For real, peeps.
Because I started to understand something in there.
Oh my gosh.
No one else gets this family. Not Dr. Friedlander, or my yoga teacher, or our tennis coach, or the juice guy, or the dog walker.
Oh, hey.
Or Jimmy's third grade teacher.
Or the trash guy.
Or Dad's proctologist.
Or the guy that thinks he's Jesus on Vespucci Beach.
Or the hippie bum who thinks the world is ending.
We're stuck with each other. I mean, how do you explain faking our deaths, changing our names, all the lying to the FIB? That monster, Trevor?
There's no explaining Uncle T.
Hey, is he coming to the next therapy session?
What? No. Jeez.
Just one thing, Michael. Don't get us killed. And don't get killed. Can you do that?
I'll give it my best shot. With every fiber of my being, I will do whatever it takes to make sure it doesn't happen. Promise.
And no more hookers or other women.
Yeah, Dad. Gross.
You're better than that, Pop.
Guys, I'm not really comfortable having this conversation.
Just keep it in your pants, okay?
Yeah, it's so demeaning how you treat women.
Here we are. Home sweet home. Remember this place?
GTA, everybody. Pretty much, yeah.
Kids, rooms. If you find dead bodies, cheap women, or Trevor Phillips, we're checking into the Rockford Hills Hotel.
Okay. Weird. I don't know. I guess I hope there'd be something a little more fundamental about. Oh, speaking of waking up on an island, somebody just mentioned this earlier. Huh. I'd never seen this before, but here it is. Fucking Christ. Christ. I want GTA 6 to be in London, but I don't think anyone would get the humor. I don't know about that. GTA, all the GTA's Rockstar has made have all been based in America and are steeped in American satire, and other cultures seem to resonate with it just fine. Ow! Oh. Here is Watch Dogs. Oh, Watch Dogs. Yeah, that's true. Forgot about that. Watch Dogs Legion. Remember that game? Is that happening? It must be happening, right? Marianne. Is this who that lady is staying with? I get Lawrence vibes from Laszlo. That would have been cooler back at GTA 3 days. Now that he's like a running joke character, I don't know about that one. What's up, Paperclips? Biggest thing with therapy is being aware that you have a good chance of needing to go for few therapists to find the right one for you. I agree with that entirely, yeah. Therapy is not a one-size-fits-all process. And unfortunately, that does mean that it takes a little more investment and a little more time to trying to make the process work. But yeah, I agree. And something that a lot of people getting into therapy or counseling for the first time don't quite click on is that you just may not vibe with somebody. And that's really important, to be able to feel comfortable and open up to somebody and have them understand the way that you communicate. Vice City Laszlo Best, yeah. I always thought that was cool. That there was an offhanded reference to him working the rock station in GTA 3, and then in Vice City they had him working the rock station. Vice City Stories Laszlo is where it begins. I don't remember him doing much in Vice City aside from just being the DJ at the rock station, but was there something else with that? Or he said Vice City Stories. Was that like an expansion or something? I can't remember. Because I remember they had that one for DS. They had one for PSP, I think. Only therapy over the phone because it's the Rona, which has its own new challenge. Yeah. Telemedicine's supposed to be where it's at. He was an intern during Vice City Stories. It was for the PSP. Oh, okay. Alright. I don't think I ever played that one. Got it. Whoop! That was weird. to make it over to this stupid road. Plan on finding aliens? I mean, I'm not planning on it. Somebody said that if you go around enough underwater, you can find a UFO, but yeah, the DS1 was Chinatown Wars. Now, I did play that one. I actually like that one. Kind of a big throwback to classic GTA. Wow, I should have just taken a boat. No, I shouldn't have. This is more atmospheric. If there's anything that happens on this stream, it's 100% immersion, atmosphere gameplay, all the time. Oh, I can use a PSP emulator? I don't think I want to. I don't think I want to. I never really had that good of an experience playing games on the PSP. I don't know what it was. It just hit this weird, like, middle ground of performance where the games, like, looked okay, but typically didn't run very well. And it only had one analog stick, so, like, games that tried to be, like, AAA or console quality always were a little funked because... Wait, did it have... I remember it had, like, the slidey pad and a D-pad, and I don't think it had another one. Yeah, it's kind of like PS2, but bad. I really liked Lumines. I'm trying to think about PSP games I enjoyed. Lumines was really good. Played a lot of that. Wipeout Pure. Oh, they put out Vice City Stories on... Yeah, one thumbstick and one D-pad. Yeah. Wish the Vita didn't get Zero Sport. What do you mean Zero Sport? Sony put out, like, all their big franchises on it. There was a God of War on it. There was an Uncharted. There was a Wipeout. What were they supposed to do? Or do you mean from, like, third-party devs? In that case, it got plenty of support provided that you liked JRPGs. Oh yeah, limited run games still out there. Publishing for the Vita. Crap. How do I... Wasn't Borderlands on Vita? Was it? I don't remember that, but maybe. Yeah, PSP had Persona 3. Vita had Golden. So Sony just has to make another handheld so that Atlas can put it on that instead of the Switch. Oh, Borderlands 2 is on the Vita. Wow. I did not know that. Is Rage 2 worth playing even on Game Pass? Yeah! Rage 2 is a fun game. And if you have access to it on Game Pass, just play it. You don't gotta ask anybody. Download that shit. I enjoyed it. Rage 2 was a fun game. Dang it, I need a car. I have to Grand Theft an Auto on the PSTV, which I got before the price for the same reason. Went way up in price. Yeah, I sent my PlayStation TV to Ashley Jenkins, and I don't know that she ever got it, because she never said anything. I sent it to her so she could play Persona 4 Golden. I should follow up with her. But I mean, even if she got it, I don't know where that would go. Oh yeah, Crisis Core. I remember trying to play that because I was like, I like Final Fantasy VII. And then yeah, I played it for like an hour, and I was like, eh. Why is there no car here? There's just a pup. Hello, pup. Are my headphones on backwards? They are. Okay. That makes way more sense. I want to pet this doggo. I don't know how, though. I don't think you can. Already platinum Persona 4 Golden? Well, this was like years ago, so... Yeah. Full Metal Windbreaker. This is an absolute shit game. Very, very disappointing, Rockstar. Very, very disappointing. Dog petting physics didn't exist until Red Dead 2. Well, that just means that Rockstar is a lazy developer. They should have made it earlier so I could pet the pupper. There's no reason for this. None. Daxter on PSP was sick too? Oh man. The only thing the PSP was good for, this is the real truth here. The only thing was watching Shrek 2 on UMD. That's it. Thoughts on Someday You'll Return? Huh? To what? From where? Do we still blame EA for this? Absolutely. Oh, you're learning banjo? Oh, Killer Red Wagon. Is that your Corona skill you're picking up? Gonna come out of this with a mean beard and the ability to hammer pick. Or hammer... What is it? I don't know what I'm saying. Whatever the fingering technique is for a banjo. You had National Treasure on UMD? Only the best films. Claw hammer. Hammer claw. People said it both ways, like right next to each other. Yes, that sounds familiar. I'm gonna catch up to this very slow speed chase. Awesome. Oh, and you're starting a union at work. Holy shit, man. Killer Red Wagon, you're making, I imagine, like hundreds of folksy workers smiling down upon you like force ghosts. Learning to play folk music and starting clawhammer. All right. Okay, he got out. Good. We're all good. Oh, that's 2 stars. It's not a problem. I think the police car is facing the wrong way. Yeah, it seems like it. Oh, it's a theater? Okay. If it's a theater kind of like owned by a massive corporation, that'll be an interesting thing. I hope the best for you. Hopefully your employer is not a anti-union shitbag. We'll see. All right, time for a little off-road in here. Oh, this car should be better at this. God. Although this music is perfect for running from the cops. Banjo's pretty hard to play. The frets throw me off. Are you used to playing like violin or something? Something without frets? I had the opposite. I guess I learned on guitar. So going to an instrument that told me specifically where to put my fingers was kind of nice. Also, it gives you a sort of tactile response. So if you just run your hands along the neck, you can sort of feel the frets on the sides and know where your hand is. Yeah, the weird thing that freaked me out about banjo was that the highest tuned string was on the bottom, and then the lowest to highest, or second highest, was weird. Never figured that out. Uh-oh.
In San Andreas, we recycle everything.
No, I saw me. Oh yeah, the 2008 recession.
To be disassembled by children who go blind from mercury exposure, while you get a healthy tax write-off. We rip off charities, while you rip off Uncle Sam by massively overvaluing that rust bucket in your tax returns. And everyone's the winner. Donate your car today.
Someday You'll Return is a psychological horror game developed by CBE Software. The game draws inspiration from Silent Hill, Outlast, Finishing Beat Carter, and Resident Evil 7. I'm not familiar with that one. It's out now?
Caused him to change his appearance.
I wouldn't do this to myself. There are dark forces out there, okay? Cults. I mean, Vinewood isn't all it's cracked up to be. Seriously. Now, if you excuse me, I gotta go to therapy.
Penis pill news. Over 20 professional baseball, football, basketball, and 1 soccer player have stepped forward and
Was anyone here a real adult with financial responsibilities in 2008? I was in the workforce at that point, just barely. Sorry, I'm gonna be dad for a second, but I graduated college in 06. I was in software at the time. It didn't really affect me that much. Sometimes I wonder about that. This is a very half-baked theory, but I'm gonna lay it out anyway. And yeah, the Obama election night was awesome. Not only because, you know, finally George W. Bush was gone, but that was also the first night that I'd gotten a job offer to write gaming articles for money. I remember going to a gastropub with some friends and eating an artisan hot dog and drinking some beer and thinking it was a great night. And then we went back to his place and played Rock Band. Man, good times. But yeah, I have a theory that like if you're not mega rich, then the economy taking a huge downturn, like what does it matter to you? Aside from, like, instead of working one shit job, you're working another shit job. Or maybe you don't have a job for a little bit. But you're probably already used to living like shit for a while. That's kind of where I was in 08. Like, I had a shitty apartment. I couldn't afford anything nice. So, like, the downturn didn't mean anything to me. I didn't own a house. I didn't have fucking investments. I think I had some, like, 401k stuff that got rumbled a little bit. But I'm like, who cares, man? And I kind of feel like that now. I'm very lucky in that I can, like, still stream on Twitch and make online media, and people are consuming that more than ever. So this is all, you know, I hate to say it, but sort of bent towards my favor. Yeah, not having a job sucks, I agree. But I think if you've also gone jobless for a while, you kind of know how to tighten the belt and make it through those periods. But yeah, you know, just sit at home and play video games. I don't have an empire, man. I don't have, like, Airbnb properties that I can't rent. It's sad that it affects people. I guess I shouldn't be dismissive, but I feel like if you're used to living mean, you don't, like, you're already used to living without much, whereas people that have a lot stand to lose more, so that may be why certain people freak out a lot more than others. That's mostly me reflecting on the 2008 housing crisis. What about all those gamer mansions, though? Oh, well, those are off the books. I know the IRS likes to snoop in on my, Airbnb is tanking hard. A number of Airbnb hosts took on large debts to manage multiple properties. I mean, yeah, that's the game. What, you don't get to own houses for free. And yeah, you took on debt because you wanted to, like, get passive income for letting people stay at houses you bought. I don't know. It's hard for me to feel empathy for Airbnb hosts because fuck them. I'm sorry. Like, I've had Airbnb hosts cancel on me, not get back to me, decline me for the most bullshit reasons. I got some beef with Airbnb hosts because it reminds me a lot of, like, of Etsy and things like that, where it's, you can think corporations are evil, but people are also, like, it turns out people work for corporations, so Airbnb people have this coming. I hate to feel like that, but yeah, Airbnb has fucked my local housing economy. I'm happy to see them tank. I don't want bad things to happen to anybody, especially people who are trying to, like, work hard and earn an honest living. But it's hard for me to feel like Airbnb hosts are those people. I feel like they can only afford houses because they either have great credit or a lot of seed money. And then they can just turn it into more money, like magic. Or at least they used to, before the world got sick. So, dang, man, sorry. sorry your easy ticket, your like retirement plan didn't pan out. I guess you gotta get a job now. Oh, sorry, no, Etsy drama is just like, there's this idea that, like, oh, Etsy's this beautiful commune where everyone's creative, and meanwhile somebody will, like, hot glue some glitter to something and sell it for $60. I'm like, this is just sad. I mean,
I don't care what you say. Shut your mouth. Shut it. Shut. Just keep it shut.
Oh, hey, is this the triathlon?
Well, exactly what you didn't say. It's no good. Well, you can be surrounded by your young girls and your threesomes and your parties, and you will.
I've worked for mom and pop operations that treated the workers every bit as shitty as a faceless corporation.
Condo, matching woolen sweaters, walks on the beach, a little dog.
I'm a union electrician. Union's where it's at.
Too scared of getting fat to get pregnant. Everything. Well, fuck you. And I don't care that we just met last week. All right? Just stop looking at me. Don't look at me. Say something. Oh, I really do.
That reveal is so good. Oh, that was a sick Superman punch.
Oh, I love you. Oh, let me take you away from all of this.
Stupid psycho! He was gonna impregnate my ex by a surrogate.
Me the psycho? No, you.
Yeah.
Craziest fucking.
These people belong together.
I love you.
You're thin. You're irrationally angry. Nothing you say makes any sense. You are completely have no control of your emotions. We have nothing in common.
Oh, baby, we're made for each other.
Prove it. On the bike. Now.
Nice.
Sweet Jesus. Oh, baby, wait.
Oh, Christ. Oh, no. Yeah, if you get motion sick, this might be a little rough. This music is also crazy. GTA fixed itself by updating the launcher. Hey, nice.
You're incredible! Marry me!
Ooh.
Shut up! Don't talk to me!
I defended your honor! I took out the alpha male. Evolution demands that we rut like beasts!
Oh, God! Bury the misogynistic law of the jungle bullshit!
I mean, he's right.
To impress me!
Doesn't it? Ah! I'm pedaling, I'm pedaling!
Don't tell me I gave you the carbon bite!
Oh!
I'm slipstreaming you! Watch where you're going!
Yeah, isn't there supposed to be a stamina meter or something? Maybe not.
Just think of all the angry revenge sex! Okay, well, jack me off into a cup, slap me around. We got options, baby.
You need help.
We both do. It's a recipe for disaster. That's why it's so perfect.
Oh, stamina's only GTA Online? Oh, okay. I guess I thought there was still like a stamina stat, but maybe not. Bikes don't have stamina. Really?
I'm just waiting to make my move.
Come on, baby. Woo! I win.
Oh, okay. It's a multiplayer. Never mind.
Extra reward. That's how this works.
You're deluded. Spread your genome in a gym sock.
Oh, fuck! I love you. Hold me.
Oh, that was delightful. Good sight. Oh, maybe the rabbit had something to do with that. Delightful. Another wonderful day. Visiting the residents of Los Santos. Am I out of missions? Oh no, I'm not. All right.
It's Franklin, man. I'm following the architect.
All right, don't fuck it up.
All right.
At least you can eat it for dinner? Hell yeah. What's wrong with Corona? You got a job? Whatever. Just go biking, run over a rabbit.
Stupid! You can't be on here without a hat!
Yeah, thanks a lot.
Did you find stuff? Did you find stuff a bar? A bar? You mean an extension cord? Careful about jogging in that construction site. I will. I don't want to be unhealthy. Thought she was looking for a power bar. Or like a power strip. Yeah, she was. But I got her extension cord. I think she said. Hey, wait, Steph. What? Have you boiled your feet yet? Have you boiled your feet yet? Made feet soup?
Why?
I'm just curious.
Well, I just spent a good long while soaking, using the new spa.
Oh, so you did? Okay.
Yes, and use the pineapple scrub provided by the bar, which I still love. This is the greatest thing ever. Just so people understand that there's a tiki bar that was selling like a Mother's Day pack. So they gave you a bottle with 4 cocktails in it, which they referred to as mommy juice. And then it came with 2 sheet masks. So Lawrence and I will use the sheet mask later.
We will.
And then it came with a coconut candle that they made in the bar, and it actually smells really good. And a pineapple foot scrub. So it's like some sort of, I'm gonna guess that they have so many extra remaining pineapples that they turned it into a foot scrub. I'm not even kidding, because it smells really, really good. But yeah, you get it in a box, and we already drank all the booze.
Yeah,
the cocktail
well.
was really good.
I guess there's the other thing.
Well, I'm gonna make the daiquiri, but
Okay.
I was gonna wait until I was gonna try to do my nails first.
Okay.
If that's okay, and then I can make you a daiquiri.
Oh, okay. Sounds delightful.
Okay. Yeah, but my feet do feel so much smoother and so much softer. Although I haven't painted them because I'm like, oh. Do I want to paint them? I don't even really have that much nail polish anymore. Like all I have is the dip powder now for my fingernails, and I have like 4 colors of nail polish. Because like I get rid of them because I got rid of so many because I'm like, I don't use them. I go and get them done. not anymore.
Yep. Different world now.
Yeah. Also, my hairstylist sent me a message saying that here's your official May cancellation. We'll let you know when we can reschedule. And I'm like, my hair is so dumb right now.
It's okay, Steph. Here, we'll get some poster board. We'll talk about how it's not fair that you can't get your hair done. And we'll drive on down to the beach and hold up our signs and yell at people.
Yeah.
Sounds fun.
No, it doesn't.
We got a couple more hours
also,
of daylight.
Any of the hair salons that are like opening right now are not any that I would go to. Let's be real.
Yeah.
Because none of them would understand my hair. They wouldn't get it. They would be like, "You want red?" And then I'd come out and it would be like some sort of weird copper, or I'd look like Pippi Longstocking. Like it wouldn't work.
Yeah.
So it happens when you go to regular hair salons. Did that for many years. I'm like, I want red. And then they would do this like coppery, like streak red. And I'm like, no, this is not the color. I want red, actual red. But yes, I'll make your cocktail probably within half an hour.
Oh, okay. That's fine. Damn. Sick. I'd love to get my hair done, but man, I can wait. Yeah. I need to, oh yeah, I don't have a lot of merch. Haven't really worked on that much. It's just like, I don't know. I'm not convinced that it would sell much. You know, it's a chicken and egg problem. Andrew, thanks for gifting out a ton of subs, man. I appreciate that. Also, Hermes and Comrade Broski, thank you guys for the resubs. The Reclaimer, thanks for the sub. Came for the game, stayed for the conversations. Nice. Yeah, we have some pretty big brain conversations here.
Hello?
Well, that was easy. Cut my own hair and it looks fucking great. Yeah, I need to, I buzzed my own hair too. It's mostly just that I have a really easy haircut to maintain, it turns out. I just have to buzz the sides. So, you know, that quarantine Mad Max look. It's getting a little fluffy again, though, so I think it's time to, go into the bathroom and make a mess again. I've learned to also not cut my hair over the sink. Because last time I did that, it clogged my drain. So, you know, learning, baby steps. Oh, people are making your GT outfit an animal for you in Animal Crossing? That's cool. You're like Zoot Suit, basically? Sweep? Yeah, no, I did that too. I cut it over the sink for a little bit and I was like, oh, this is probably a bad idea. And then I just stood in the middle of the bathroom and did it there. And then, yeah, swept up the hair. But, lye-based drain cleaners work for clearing hair. I mean, I found something on Amazon. It wasn't that hard. Yeah, because I tried to use Drano first and that didn't work. And then I used some other thing. Some, like, white goo. And that cleared it right up. Wait, how are we talking about cummies already? Oh, white goo, never mind. Don't use an electric shaver to shave the back of your neck, it pulls out. No. That's a good idea, though, or a good tip. Yeah, no, I don't have an electric shaver, actually. I just have a hair cutter, which incidentally is a pube trimmer, but it turns out it cuts head hair just as good. Yeah, we got Mommy Juice and Daddy's Cummies. What a glorious copy pasta that was. Also, like, the best creepy dude honeypot, I feel like, is any girl, like, doing cummy talk and baby voice, and when, like, dudes start popping up like groundhogs, you know exactly who to never ever talk to. Whenever I shave, I go to my dad's wood shop and turn on the shop vac, keeps it clean. That's smart, yeah. I imagine, like, sawdust and wood chips and stuff are relatively similar to,
You got him?
Of course I do, homie.
Here.
hair business.
So,
just be sure to disinfect. Oh, the trimmer? Oh, I did not do that. Do you just like wipe it down with isopropyl, or how do you disinfect?
Alright, Lester, what do you got?
I don't quite know yet. Give me.
Oh, yeah, Tim. I haven't seen that yet. The Navy SEAL copy pasta. Oh man, that's so good. I gotta check that out.
Here's what I think.
Okay.
We have two options.
Burn it.
Security software.
Hit it with the flamethrower.
Containment mode in case of emergency. You know,
earthquakes, mudslides, acts of God. So,
Wipe it down, make sure to dry it.
they go
Okay.
bang, the emergency call goes out, we hide
So I'll just wipe it down with isopropyl alcohol and then let it dry.
or
Put it in the dishwasher. Good idea. I'm gonna say clothes washer.
we'll go in by air. Hope we don't run into too much physical resistance.
Sounds relaxing. Either bombing an office ran by a division of corrupt government psychos or defeating one of the world's most complex security systems using our worthless-ass ninja skills, huh?
You have an autoclave. No, I don't know what that
If you
is.
favor the firebomb containment drive option, you'll go in with that janitor's ID you picked up. It'll be at night when most of the workers are off. You mop the place and plant the bombs where we need them.
Seriously? I got a mop?
Yeah, you really do. They'll clock you on the cameras if you're play acting. You also need a fire truck to show up in when the bombs go off, and a getaway car stashed in a quiet place near the bureau so you can torch the truck and then get out. The car doesn't have to be anything special. There shouldn't be any heat.
Well, what about the other way? With the ninja skills?
Now you choose that route, you won't be using the janitor's gear, but we had to cover all the bases. Your FIB paymasters will have to provide you with a chopper and a pilot. Now you fly way up above the building, parachute in, and gain access through the roof here. Now you'll need to be armed to the teeth, mind you, just in case the shit goes down.
Mopping or parachuting? Wow, you're making this choice really difficult.
Now, Haynes has given us the leftover money from the Polito job to pull this mission, and the crew will be paid out of that. We keep the change. So, what's it gonna be?
Yeah, Dead Man's Tune is going off today. Some days he's more stable, some days he's not. It looks like you're a little rickety today, Dead Man's Tune. I will try to appeal to you using spoken language. Now you're talking on all caps. Dead Man's Tune. Chill out. I don't have to time you out again, but I will. You seem like a cool dude, but also sometimes you just seem a little insane. Okay. I'm tired of ear. All right, Dead Man's Tune. Oh, you're saying sorry. Okay. Maybe you got it. I'm good? Okay. All right. Well, please stay good. Otherwise I'll have to time you out. I don't want to. Oh, Turby got it. Okay. 10 minutes. All right. No hard feelings, Dead Man's Tune, but yeah, dial back on the crazy. Don't fall for it. Yeah, he'll back off sometimes. Dead Man's Tune is a fascinating mystery. I typically am pretty permissive about everything in chat, including Dead Man's Tune, who is a fascinating individual. So yeah, sorry about that. You'll be back in 10 minutes, so just maybe take it a little easy. Dead Man doesn't really do anything worth getting banned over. You want to be Agent 47 as a cleaner or Tom Cruise James Bond with stealth? Well, that's an easy decision.
You'll need a hacker, a gunman, and a driver. The hacker won't come in with you, but they'll help you break the system, talking you through the process from a remote location.
Oh, I don't know if it's a bit or if Dead Man just shows up like crazy drunk, or maybe has some other input device to communicate with us in chat, or English isn't first language, or maybe a lot of those things. So, your sub gaming and watching, so I didn't see it. Yeah, maybe you got a gift. Who knows?
My lucky charm from the jewelry store.
I don't know how long it'll take you to get into the network. The gunman's there to buy you the time you need.
I like how you're very kind. It's I think the point of chat and the point of community is to welcome people and give them chances to I think it's much more useful to give, like, when somebody sort of like maybe butts up against. Hold on a minute. When somebody butts up against maybe the boundaries of what you consider polite and pleasant for your social circles, to be like, okay, hold on, maybe steer it back this way, give them the chance, and if they choose not to, then that's fine. But might as well offer that branch first, right?
The driver will be waiting outside on getaway.
Ooh.
They'll source a vehicle, so bear that in mind.
One tick down on driving skill. That's sad.
Good Evangelico, remember?
Okay, that all look good to you? You are robbing the FIB here.
Did you find Packy McCreary from GTA 4 for your heist team? Maybe not.
And we have a winner. I'll make the arrangements accordingly.
I can't remember that character from 4. That's how our buildings grow. You'd be a terrible dictator. I'm not trying to be.
I'm still looking into that Union Depository gig. It's real interesting. But I don't know if we can do it without you-know-who.
Well, as long as he can't do it without us.
Oh, you find him through a random event. I've done all the Irish Brothers. Fortunately, still. I mean, maybe if I ran into him, I'd remember. But I have tried to. I try to do all the random events that I can find when I see them. But I guess that just means it's possible that you just don't ever see it. Oh, random event with Michael around a convenience store. Gotcha. I'm not mopping. No, I decided to skydive. So, because that sounds cool. It sounds cooler than mopping. Turns out. The big bank heist in 4. I don't remember a whole lot of 4.
Hey, Sugar Plum.
Daddy, I'm in trouble.
What is it? Money? Drugs?
Yeah, Nibble. I've never played the story.
This guy, he's been following me around. I think he's about to do something.
I am a psychopath. Can you believe it?
Look out! Where are you?
I'm a mad lad.
Okay, wait there.
He's been following me in my car, so let's just drive around and you can talk to him when he shows.
Oh yeah, we'll talk.
Okay. Well, the let's go bowling and terrible car handling. Yeah, it's weird that those are the things that sort of have stayed, has stood the test of time. Cumsy, no mods. I'm just playing the story vanilla because I've never finished it before. Yeah, I just remember it being a pretty like unremarkable GTA story. I did like the focus on Nico being a like a man of questionable morals because he came from a different culture in a different country where the rules are just different. I remember some scenes with Nico where he's like trying to express his feelings and his history.
Daddy, come on, get in the car, let's go!
Those were kind of neat. Did you ever finish 3? I did. I mean, 3 was even less of a coherent story. And even more of like, I guess Claude was the character's name. Oh god, of course this is what she listens to.
I don't remember what made.
Okay, I'll keep an eye out.
Thanks, Daddy.
Hey, what are dads for, huh? I mean, other than...
Beating up random dudes.
Is he here?
No, he's not around.
Yeah, everyone says Ballad of Gay Tony was really good. I played Lost and Damned and was pretty underwhelmed by that DLC, so I just didn't play Ballad of Gay Tony.
What are you signing? A pot petition? Well, you better not be taking out credit like your brother.
Not credit.
GTA 4 was the best GTA story?
I don't think so.
Man.
Maybe we should look over at Cluck and Bell, Rockford Plaza.
I don't remember it as being so, but then again, it's been a long time since I played it.
People want to meet you after that video on Fame or Shame?
Yeah, the videos.
We found this brick?
Not yet. Okay, how about going around the corner and back up the hill past Crockahoo?
My baby girl's a celebrity with her very own stalker.
You finally made it, Dad. You raise your kids in Rockford Hills.
What was I thinking? You know, it's amazing you turned out this good.
Ah! Purple car, that's him! Fuck, he's on you! Let's go!
There was Vice City, literally becoming Scarface was amazing.
Not so.
I mean, that's...
grown man in the car.
That was basically GTA 4, I feel like, but...
Yeah, well now we're the ones who are gonna do something. All kinds of things.
I just realized Cluck and Bell rhymes with fucking hell. I never thought about that.
Hey,
wow.
What are you running for, pal? Let's talk!
Seriously, I didn't know she already had a sugar daddy.
Hey, creepo! I'm her father, not a sugar daddy!
Oh, wait, I'm supposed to get back in the car? Oh, deal with him.
I get it. I'm going. I'll
Oh.
never come back. I'm an addict.
What are your thoughts on GTA 4 so far? Pretty fun, I guess. I I actually really like the driving physics in 4.
It's the internet. You're a cyber creep.
You're right. You're right. I'm getting help.
I think I'm too far away. Super gray in its morality? I mean, it was only gray because there was no morality, which I guess is... I guess that's a version of being gray.
I'll leave the state. I promise. I'm going to Thailand. I mean rehab. I learned my lesson.
Driving GTA 4 felt like every car had a fat ass. I mean, yeah, that was because you were in like New York, driving a bunch of like 70s lead sleds in the poor part of town.
Leave me alone.
Made sense to me. You can let him go if you want.
Gone, I'll disappear.
Dang it! I want to tase him again. Looks funny.
She'll never see me again. No one will. Please, I'm an addict.
You ever launch your car with a swing set? No, I'm not familiar with that.
I learned my lesson. I get it.
I'm closing on him. I'm running through the Beverly Center. There we go. Ooh! That was a hell of a dive.
I'm gone.
Oh! Nope!
She'll never see me again.
Okay. He left a blood streak that time. Alright, I think he gets the I think he gets it.
Please, I'm an addict.
I did kind of expect him to run out into the street and get hit by a car. So if you just stop and let him get away? Oof. Okay. God damn it, I gotta run all the way back now. Don't kill your daughter's OnlyFan. Yeah, it's $5, man. $5 a month she's not gonna get now. Putting a dent in her Patreon. Were you ever tased at Funhouse or just James and John? No, I was never tased. I have never been tased in my life. Oh, that's the swing set glitch? Okay. Can't really click on it right now. But, oh, sorry, Trey. You were asking that earlier, too. Fortunately, I'm deep in the throes of video games. She gets pissed if you kill him. Yeah, she seems to not like it when you murder people. Most people, it turns out most people in Michael's family don't like that. For some reason. So wait, when did James and John get tased? Got hit with 120 volts from a wall outlet once? Not fun. Yeah, I'd never, yeah, that never feels good. I got shocked by a car battery a couple of times. I did give myself a little zap trying to fix the outdoor light here. I was an idiot and was like, it's just a light. I don't need to shut the breaker off for this. I'm smart enough. And then just the housing, the light housing was really fucked and like it was installed wrong. So it, and then like the wiring was really...
Of course not. I don't do things like that.
The wiring is really shitty and old, so the wire kept snapping and it just went into some bad places, so... And the process of working on it, yeah, I did give myself a little zap.
Let's just say it don't look like he's gonna turn up at your next fan club AGM.
The fan club's gone national. That's amazing PR, Pop. I might...
Hey, stop it. Be careful next time.
Would you mind if I leaked this?
Leaked what? I thought we had you potty trained 2 decades ago.
Ew, I meant bleed it or something.
No bleeder, no life invader, no whatever else you got. Being this public with your life is what got you into this situation.
But it'll really boost my profile.
You got creeps stalking you. I'd say your profile is plenty boosted already.
Down to 179, still fat and ugly though. Oh, come on, Turbid. Here's the interesting thing.
Like, no one's about to kill you, are they?
You can do things to improve your body, but your mind is sometimes separate.
But they're not gonna.
Like,
hey, You think I'm gonna catch?
Looking in the mirror and liking how you look is part of it, and certainly like working on physical fitness is there. But this is actually something James would warn me about a lot: is that you'll get to a point where, like, if you're used to thinking negatively about yourself, that's not going to magically change if you get into better shape. So, yeah, confidence. I mean, confidence is just a byproduct of self-esteem.
One of my kids is starting to do so.
And certainly taking control of your body and your health helps with that.
Stop doing stupid things, please.
That's funny coming from you.
Do what I say.
Becoming Jabba the Hutt is also an option, yeah.
We've been over this 100 times.
A lot of people are putting on their Corona 20 pounds.
Thanks, Daddy. Bye.
I've
Use my paternal rage productively for once.
that was actually a pretty good line. My weight is staying the same, and which is a good thing because I'm putting on muscle mass, so that's got to be going somewhere, right? Oops, let's put that away. So I think I'm doing all right, but I could certainly stand to lose more body fat. I lied to myself. Yeah, Jabba do Wanga Han Solo. A Corona beer belly. Yeah, I mean, what are you supposed to do? Sit around and drink beer all day. Who cares? Started working out in the park, or last week at the park. Helps a lot. Yeah. I've been working out every day, and then like, yeah, I'll since it's in my garage. Awesome. Yeah, I thought Corona would be the time where I could really lock down my diet and get into a good workout routine. Turns out that no, not quite the thing. When's the last time you saved a game? I mean, it has quick saves after every mission. But I can save manually if it would make you feel better. Lost 60 pounds during Corona? Holy shit, dude. Slayer, congratulations. I think it is maybe a bit much to ask of yourself or other people to oh my god.
I wouldn't be here today if my parents hadn't smacked the shit out of me on a regular basis.
Hold on, that sounds amazing.
The government approved way.
Thank you, sir.
Buy my book. Hitting Kids Works Wonders today.
Whatever you call it, grub.
Hitting Kids Works Wonders. Completely lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, it might be a little too much to like not only deal with one of the more stressful, traumatic, and life-changing elements of our lifetimes maybe, and then also try and lose weight. Like that may be a little much. So I'd say just, I'm telling this to myself as much as other people. Maybe give yourself a break if you're putting on 5 pounds or something like that. Like how the gym's so close to the day after I finish my diet.
Good to see you,
Just
Slim.
getting into the rowing machines, yeah.
Devin, the hell are you doing here?
It's over, Michael.
I've been working on a lot of back stuff.
This bullshit up long enough to help me trigger a fantastic insurance payout when the plug is pulled. I love you. You're like my spirit brother now.
Where's Solomon?
He's out getting the negatives of film, whatever the fuck it is. The last dinosaur in town is about to get fossilized.
What are you talking about?
Been much more conscious of what I've been eating during lockdown. Almost no fast food.
Now, the investors, meaning us, get a massive insurance
Yeah.
payout. Meanwhile, I can use
Oh, Shiz Blacka. Thanks for the raid, man.
son to agree to tear this relic
Also,
down,
Twerkules.
develop the area for condos.
Twerkules? Twerkules. There we go.
Tax-free.
Thanks for the Prime sub, man.
It is a brilliant thing, and it is all thanks to you and Molly's eye for the details of the insurance policy.
Michael, they're fucking us. The suits. And they don't even wear suits. Wolves in turds clothing.
Try not.
Oh, you're a programmer. What's your job? Sitting on your ass? Sitting on my ass at home instead of sitting on my ass in an office?
Now they're like what? Videoing themselves, beating off on their iPhone phones. Don't blame me. I'm a very spiritual person. I feel badly about this. But evolution.
Pho is the perfect hangover food? I agree.
Molly.
It's got all that liquid, so it like fills your stomach and calms it down. It's nice and salty and savory. It's got some like basic. It's got some noodles in there, so there's some basic carbs that you're. Get some meat in there.
Our timetable doesn't allow for that. Goodbye, Mr. Richards.
I agree. Like pho, menudo. It's always like congee. Every culture has their version of like hangover stew.
And discreet analog. God, it's certainly got its complications.
Michael, can you do something?
No, he can't do anything, pal. It's an inevitable.
My life hasn't really changed because I'm sick and unemployed, but now I'm more worried about things.
My wife got screwed by a yogi.
That's the absolute worst,
Now
man.
I'm getting screwed by a yogi? Fuck that! I'm a producer! Nobody fucks with my film!
Good for him.
Okay, the airport.
This one. My friend calls ramen Ramulen. Is that okay? No, I mean it's not okay, but it's not funny. Is that like just him cracking some English shit? I remember when I worked at why not?
Slick, you're not thinking.
When I worked at one of my first jobs. Actually, I think it was my third job. I was working at a fried chicken restaurant, and we had like apple turnover pies, like the deep fried ones, like the McDonald's ones, and you would just fry it in oil for a little bit. And then some dude who thought he was, I guess, the king of comedy was like, he put down his order and he's like, and then like 2 fried plies. I'm like, what? Fried ply. And he like looked at me. I was like, I don't. Pies. Oh, sure. I get it now. You're making fun of Asians. I see. It's just one of those moments where like I think I'm proud that I wasn't even on that wavelength, that I just fundamentally didn't understand your non-joke. Yeah, sir? Why are we going to the airport again? I don't know, to catch somebody before they fly somewhere. I felt like they were making off with a print of the movie, but I don't know. I can't remember if that's exactly what it is. God, getting to LAX or whatever it's called in GTA 5 is just about as annoying as it is in real life. Menudo is where it's at. Whenever I'm hungover, I'm reminded that my family owns a Mexican restaurant. Homerton, how are you not reminded of that more often? Also, I have yet to actually have menudo when I'm hungover. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh! Fuck. I couldn't tell. Crap, now I have stars. Oh well, whatever. Gotta hit the ramp. It's the only way to get in. Hup! Uh-oh. Oh, I'm tilting. Oh, no. Oh! That's okay. Woo! There we go. Wait, shit. Alright, this mission's pretty cool. Woo! Oh no! We're gonna blame the cinematic camera on that one. Yeah, it's just a hood hit. It's no big deal. People do that all the time. Too bad that I drank 3 Four Locos today. I mean, did you space them out?
You're playing chicken?
That's a lot of calories to take in. Oh my god! The most I've only ever had 2 Four Locos in one day. So you beat my high score. But then again, I never really tried to see how many Four Locos I could drink in one day. Oh man, maybe that's Maybe that's... Yeah, okay, it's a print of the film. Maybe I gotta, maybe that's something I gotta try while we're in Corona. We're in quarantine. Wouldn't it be a shame to go all the way through Corona and not see... Oh, no. And not figure out exactly how many Four Locos my body could take. I think that would be a shame. Oh no, don't let me do this.
Nothing to do with me. Hey, I'm just a witness, okay?
Come on, let's get moving. Okay, I think we're good. No, we're not! Fuck! Take off! Oh. Are these pre-caffeine removal Four Locos? Probably not. Those, you can't really find those anymore. Uh-oh. What was that? Shit, one of my engines is smoking. Okay. I think I'm good, though. Why would you pit maneuver a plane? Hey, man. They're following their training, that's all. Why does that keep happening? Shit, one of my engines is flaring out. Alright, the pre-no-calf ones, not much of a difference. But, Bottle-Leg Pirate, wait. Bot-Leg Pirate. I realize now that it doesn't say bottle-leg, it says bot-leg. Anyway, I agree. Everyone likes to make a big deal that, like, there was a mini moral panic about Four Locos back in the day, because I guess some teens killed themselves, but, it's really a similar experience. Yeah.
Start up, piece of shit.
So there really isn't that much that changed. Well, shit. All right. Wait, where'd the plane go? Did it already crash? What? I wanted to see it blow up. Where'd it go? Oh, fine. Let's go golfing. Yeah, fuck it. We're right here. What? Why am I starred now? What happened? You missed it? Oh. Did I miss it multiple times? Sorry, I heard the explosion already, so I assumed that the plane already blew up. It's in front of you? I just glanced by it? How did I... What's wrong with my eyeballs? I am looking at chat a lot, but... Ah, well. Can't win them all, am I right? Yeah, that was a different plane. Yeah, there was the passenger plane that I was going to try to fly by, but then my phone... Or, sorry, my plane...
You once, Tony, but there's nothing between us. Now that I know you prefer dictation...
Really? We're doing this now? I just watched Devin Weston's legal counsel get juiced in a jet engine.
Oh, that Molly woman? Oh, Lord, that's horrible.
You have no idea. She panicked, went crazy, and ran into it. But I saved the print, so we still got our movie.
You believe that analog thing? It's all digital. We have backups everywhere.
Oh, God.
We're shooting on green screen.
Well, you could have told me.
I'm sorry. Look, I thought you knew. The edit's nearly done, and we've got to get it out before they can screw us again. I've greenlit a premiere. That will stop them from burying us.
A premiere? For Meltdown? Okay. Can you invite my family? They can finally have something to be proud of me for.
Of course! It's already on its way by courier.
All right. Shit. I'll get ready. It was An American Divorce, by the way. The movie quote. Obviously.
Nerds. Ye Old Huff. Thanks for gifting a sub. Nick, thank you for the cheer. What's up with Trevor? How you doing? I am currently with Trevor, too. Although I have to use the restroom. So I'm gonna, yeah, exactly right, Juice. Current Affair had a really cool sound sting. I don't know why it stuck with me all that time. I actually downloaded that MP3 in like 2005. And it's called Wachum.mp3. I don't know, I don't remember where it came from. And I was like, I'm gonna make that a notification sound on my phone. And it sat in my downloads folder for 15 years until I became a Twitch superstar and decided to use it as an alert. So that's the story of that MP3. Okay, I'm gonna go tink hard. Big tink. Be right back.
Background check on
Okay, I'm going to talk over this horror show to let you know that actually I am going to switch games here. Moving on to the Old Republic because I'm going to be playing with the boys a little bit later, and I got to do some catch up. I got to do some homework, so I'm going to be switching to Star Wars: The Old Republic. Just want to let you guys know that. All right, I'll be right back in like a minute.
It's pretty freaky here.